And welcome back to Dice Casters.
Hi.
Hello.
Currently, we only have 2 members of our party here right now, but more will be arriving shortly. So, last time was very interesting.
Oh God.
The anxiety is already bubbling.
Yep.
I love character development, so...
We all do, except... Whew.
I love character.
So, I think we should jump right into our Dice Casters episode.
Yay.
So, last time on Dice Casters, the entire squad was here as they were in Skula, the town of education and learning. That is where the team met at Ungor's house, where they all sat down, had a nice breakfast, explored the town, and just bought stuff. Ungor gave specific instructions to the team not to go. They had an entire complete run of the house except for the basement. As Ungor was out one day, Bruno and Makatza decided to snoop around, but stopped at the door.
We made bad choices.
Yes.
We stopped at the door.
Very
We
bad
made
choices.
bad choices.
Side note, Bruno got his dog, Captain, and Makatza got her the
Vulpecula,
Vulpecula.
whom I have named, or well, Makatza has named Apricity.
Yes. At which point Ungor confronts Bruno and Makatza for finding out that they had been snooping around the basement, where he revealed to them by, not like directly revealing, but basically dropping enough hints to figure it out, that he is a werewolf. And that by using his keen senses, he was able to smell Captain, who was snooping around the basement door. Tiandor and Ungor, who are on relatively good terms, decided that they would most likely head to Verdan with Jeffrey, while Bruno and Makatza said they would travel to Riverroot to explore and find out more about this strange riddle man who they think might be a threat to national security. And now, as we left off last time, Makatza and Bruno are in the inn, and it is storming outside. Crazy. Thunder's rattling the windows, rain's beating down on the pavement. It's just hardcore storming. And so we will come into the Tavern Inn.
What time of day is it?
It's probably about
storming.
early in the morning, 7 o'clock.
Okay. At this point, Bruno's probably getting up and getting the day started.
I would say Makatza's awake. She's probably still in her room, but is definitely like awake, moving, probably absently petting her Vulpecula and wondering what in the world she's doing. Going to Riverroot.
I'll see, yeah, Bruno's probably is in his room thinking about, trying to think, okay, what's ahead of time, what do we need to prepare for, what do we need for the travel, and also about the night before, dealing with Ungor and that whole situation. Just kind of recollecting, is that the right word?
Yeah,
replaying
there we go.
the events of the night before, like what I probably overreacted, he probably overreacted. I mean, was it the right thing to do? Just trying to think. And of course, just cuddling up with Captain. Just lay on Captain and just enjoying,
Boy.
missing.
Sweet boy.
Taking
Oh
all-
yes,
all
Colby / Tiandor has joined us.
Oh, I'm here, yeah.
So, as you all are just sitting in your rooms thinking about life, what you've done, what you won't do, what you will do, philosophical thinking,
How lovely.
we go to Ungor's mansion where Tiandor You're probably still asleep because it's 7 o'clock.
For our audience, Colby just made the most who me face in the world.
I didn't think I was doing anything.
Well, you're
Yeah.
present.
Oh.
Yeah, you're present. You're probably not awake yet. So we'll just cut away from you and go back to the girls.
Why would you?
So,
Insert picture of Tiandor literally
Snoring.
snoring.
Spread out on the dining
No,
room
no,
table
no.
again.
I bet his tongue is sticking out the side. He's like, he's dead.
Splayed out on the dining room table, just
He's got the couch now.
he waited for Twig to leave and stole the couch.
thanks, Twig.
Thank you, Twig.
Makatza senses
Miles
it
and
from
miles
the
away,
inn and
Makatza
just
just
falls out of bed.
Falls to her knees like,
No!
You can sense the name Twig.
So, back at the Silken Sheets, I believe.
Song of sleep.
Song of Sleep, you're correct. I'm an unorganized DM, don't judge me.
It's okay, I just have a good memory to keep you accountable.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So anyway, as we go back to the Song of Sleep Inn, people are starting to get up, go about their workday. A few more visitors are coming in. Obviously here for some sort of like college convention maybe, but not a big one.
Oh yeah, we're in college.
uh-oh,
Yeah.
they're turning into college kids.
But the sun's starting to come up, but it is hardcore raining still outside. Like, it doesn't look like it'll let up anytime soon.
Great. Bruno's is at this point. Okay, so even so it starts 7 o'clock. I think like an hour. Bruno's probably gonna start going downstairs, gonna make sure Captain stays because they don't need any unwanted attention. Was gonna go downstairs and get some food for himself, and then take whatever. Try to find like something they take back up to Captain because he needs to eat too.
So as you come down, excuse me.
I'll say as Bruno goes, I knew what room she was in, right?
I think so. I think we
Because-
were within earshot of hearing what rooms we had.
Yeah, so Bruno's gonna go over and try to knock on Makatza's door and see if she's up.
Yeah, so she opens the door. Hey. Hi.
Hey, you doing okay?
I'm awake.
True. I'm gonna go down and get some food. Do you want anything? Are you coming?
I'll come with you. May as well scope it out.
Okay, you're bringing what was the little fox
A
thing?
Prisity. I've named her a Prisity.
Apricity. Beautiful name. Is little Apricity coming?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm leaving Captain in the room.
Well.
He's a bit big to be down with the
Take
crowd.
someone else's food.
That
and
makes
you cannot
sense.
stop.
We said no more bar fights.
Yeah, I'll have Tiandor with me.
I don't exist.
Does
Okay.
Makatza know about that bar fight?
So, as you both are you going with?
Yeah.
As you both make your way downstairs, you go into the tavern and you see not many people there. Like, it's early morning. Not many people like sitting down eating and stuff, but they just keep moving back and forth, going upstairs, going downstairs. Just hustle and bustle, but only a few patrons are sitting down actually partaking in food and stuff.
Bruno's gonna go up and try to get attention to bartender, or whoever's up the front.
Mhm.
Try to get some food.
You see this not halfling, human.
You
Sorry.
have a halfling thing.
Look, halflings are awesome. but-
Halflings are great. It's just every NPC is a halfling. It's amazing.
No, it's a human, my bad.
Your voice is gonna continuously get higher and higher the more.
But there's a human male there, mid-30s, long scraggly hair, long beard, about 6 foot tall, the bar apron on. You see he's got a few drinks in his hand, passed them out to the people at the bar, and he sees you.
What do you have for breakfast?
Breakfast. Got a few meals. Kind of meal you want? We got some eggs in the bag with some ham and sausage. We got milk with some wheat. We've got
Just have like just bread and milk. It's good.
yeah, bread and milk. That'll large portion you want?
Just one serving, whatever that is.
Alright. That'll be...
And then can I get, how big are your sausages?
half a foot.
Can I get 2 of those?
Yeah, that'll be 5 more gold.
Kata?
I'm alright, thank you.
You sure?
Alright.
I have a lot of rations left over. I haven't done as much traveling as y'all. As you do.
Sure.
If you're planning on going out today, be careful. There's a big storm. Looks like it might last all day, if not more.
Goodness, I need to try and get out of town now. Perfect. Is there anywhere in the area for transportation?
Transportation?
Trying to get to Riverroot.
Riverroot. There's a carriage place nearby. Though they're kind of pricey, they're more high-priced. Since they're directly from Skoola, they tend to transport nobles more often, so they're pricey. But there's if you go to the College of the Land, I think they have where you could rent horses or...
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Your root beer, DM.
Thank you, Alex. Alex is here.
God, I love Tim.
God, I love it.
Oh, by the way, these are their lime flavor.
Oh, nice.
They're make really good for mixing, like with other sodas.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna call this out.
I don't know. I might keep
This
it.
is only a few seconds long, and it literally starts.
We
with
just
you walking
extended
over.
it. Anyways. As you take your food back to Captain, is there anything else you'd like to do to prepare, or...
Makatza lives packed up pretty much, so I
Yeah.
think she's ready.
Yeah, I travel. Clean off whatever I need to with the captain's armor, make sure his saddle's all...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we have a saddle, or is it just I jump on?
It's like a smaller, not like a giant, big leather saddle, but
Mhm.
like leather wrappings around his
Okay.
waist area and simple leather.
Okay, and
stirrups.
then he has his armor, too.
Yeah,
I
with
think it was like
his-
leather or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just cleaning
It's
that.
leather. It's all leather. It's not like heavy
Okay.
or anything. Heavy as could be.
Mhm.
I love him so much.
Me too. Yeah, so Bruno's just getting ready and making sure everything's tight and ready to do some traveling.
Any more stops before you leave, or?
So I do need to grab a horse.
I know, I don't think I wrote down how many rations I had. Probably go somewhere to find rations. Do we find anywhere specific, or?
The general shop does sell rations.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
general store it is.
General sort of. So, have you thought about, this is Bruno talking, have you thought about any, where we're gonna have to go first in Riverroot? This is your territory. You know a bit more about this place than I do. Anyone we should talk to first
She
to
kind
find
of, like,
information?
Stops, thinks about it. I mean, the tavern's always a good place. We had a regular crowd, I would think, or at least we did when I left. But it's been a long time, so it might not be the same regular crowd.
Do you have friends there?
You could say that.
Okay. So, Tavern and Riverroot. Try to
Tavern.
find. General store?
General
General
store.
store.
Pretty easy to find. It's well labeled. You have to leave the school district and head to like the commerce area, like the spell shop was. You both went to the spell shop, right? Or was that-
No, that
was
was...
Ungor, that's right.
That was
Yeah.
Ungor.
But you know where the commerce district is, and there everything's labeled in common, dwarvish, undercommon,
Mhm.
elvish, stuff like that. So it's easy to find. You'll just take 20 to find it, basically.
Okay.
As you enter into the general shop, you see a all like midnight black tiefling female, and she's standing there. Her hair's like nicely braided. Her horns are shorter than others, but like this nice deep purple. And she's got the nice, beautiful black robes on. And she's like, "Welcome. How may I be of your assistance?"
Just trying to get a few rations. We're heading to Riverroot.
Ah, Riverroot. Very nice this time of year.
I assume you said it was poor. We're probably soaking wet right now.
Please, come in. Get out of the rain. You'll be soaked to the bone.
I was okay.
braiding
We
her
also-
hair, trying to wring out some of the water.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask. Makatza goes in first, Bruno, and then Cal's gonna walk in and just shake.
Oh
Just shake.
I do not mind animals, but please try to keep your dog
Yes,
restrained.
I'm sorry about
No.
him.
Perfectly fine. You said you were looking for rations?
Yes.
For how many days?
Do we know how long's Riverroot?
Normally a day and a half. In weather like this, 2 days maybe? 2.5 days
To be safe, 2 days.
2 days? Let's see.
Wait, let me see.
Per meal, it is 15 gold.
So 15 times 3 times 2, right?
If you eat 3 meals a day.
What do you think, Makatza? Dude.
Makatza doesn't eat a lot. Makatza's bad at this little thing called self-care. So she's probably good on like one.
Also, yeah,
like
well,
she can make it stretch.
Also, yeah,
so.
I'm probably used to eating minimum. So
1 meal for each of us for 2 days. 15. So 30? No, that doesn't math that right. Hold on.
30's for 2, so it'd be 60.
Yeah,
60.
Okay.
Well, that's for 2 meals. No, that's... So it's 15 per
Right.
meal. Wait. No, it's 15 per meal for 5 adventures. So 15 gold can buy 5 meals.
Oh,
My
nice.
bad. That's
so
what I was
like,
trying to say. So it's 3 gold. 3 gold per meal. That's what I'm...
gosh.
I'm gonna write this down on the
3
back
gold
of my...
per ration. And so if there are 5 adventurers, which is conveniently,
Yeah.
that's how many people there normally are, it's 15 gold for 1 meal. So for 1 day's, like a 3 meal day, it's 45 gold.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, we'd only really need like what 6 golds worth of meals or so.
Yeah, because it's 3 per
like
meal.
each.
Yeah, so if
Okay,
you
so
only eat
6
like 1 meal a day, then yeah.
So
Yeah.
6 gold each, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Alright, so you each get a ration?
Okay, at least
So-
2, yeah.
Trying to remember how to do basic math. That's what calculators are for.
Basic math, so hard. So,
So,
is that all you'd like? Just rations, or is there anything else I can help you with? I sell variety. No potions, that's Alto's Alchemy down the street.
what do you think? I'm trying. We don't know what we're getting ourselves into dealing with this riddle guy.
No idea.
We didn't see him fight at all, so it's not like we know.
From what I remember, Riverroot's a pretty peaceful town, but things could have changed. There's no telling.
Well, we both can hit pretty well. We should be fine, right? And if anything,
should.
I got us down for help.
Alright, then I think we're ready.
Hannah is thinking I'm gonna regret saying that.
Yeah. We're just staring at each other across the table like I regret everything that is coming out of our mouth right now.
Alright, roll initiative. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no! The tiefling turns around and says, "Oh, so you think you're prepared?" Wolverines.
Roll initiative 10 time.
No.
Alright,
Tim
so,
was nice to us.
so,
Bond.
just rations it is then?
Yeah, I think that'll be all.
Then have a lovely day.
Thank you.
If you need me again, my name is Gina.
Gina.
With a G. An I, an N, an A. Sorry.
An I and an A. Gina. And what was this? You said it was a general store?
Yes, the general store.
His name is Gina and he runs the
Her
general
name.
store. Her name is Gina and she runs the general store.
Yes.
The general store.
So, as you leave the general store, where's your next place you're going?
Back to Ungor's.
So as you make it to Ungor's, I assume you're both going?
Yes.
I will be hanging out outside.
You come to the... Are you going through the back or the front?
Yeah, I gotta look at the back. Cause I assume it's still closed.
However, the back door is locked.
I'm not.
You see the... And you see Tim's eyes look out.
God, I love Tim.
So, he creaks the door open but doesn't let you in. Master Ungor doesn't wish to see you right now.
Tell him I apologize for how I acted. Alex, shut up. Alex.
I will let him know when he unlocks his door.
God. Okay. I want to apologize that if we did snoop. Please tell him that we.
Also, I have a message from Tiandor. He regrets to say that he is not coming with you to Riverroot. That he wanted to help Ungor. as he felt that Ungor, while he could handle himself, might need protection,
Fair enough.
since they are going to a dangerous site with bandits.
Fair. After what we witnessed, he seems like he can take care of himself quite well.
And Jeffrey has disappeared again. So,
Well, that's
I'm
not
not sure if
surprising.
he'll be joining you. He is most likely on another hunt.
Okay. My message to Ungor, tell him I apologize for how, for the snooping that we did do, saying we truly had no intentions of going any further. I wanted to wait to let him tell us on his own. Though, I guess that was kind of a given after what happened.
It's a mix.
I hope everything goes well with his son.
Thank you.
We all have secrets. If hopefully when we continue to work together, we'll tell each other.
Master Ungor normally does not act like this. He's just under a lot of stress with his son, with everything that's going on.
Understandable.
Do you need anything? I feel bad. Like
No, it's
food, rations,
it's-
money.
We got rations. We got.
Tim's allowance.
But it's in my house.
Makatza, did you need anything?
Just a horse.
Yeah, I think just a mount of some sort. I need to see what.
Tim just steps out the door and is like, "Let us go."
Tim rides once more to the pond.
Tim picks
I
Makatza
would
up by
offer
the
you
scruff
one
of the
of
neck and
Master
just flings.
Ungor's horses, but that might put him in a worse mood.
Yes.
And we're already at bad mood.
Understandable.
Don't worry.
We'll go find somewhere. Thank you for all your help again with the inn and housing.
There, father. It is all right.
Have a safe journey.
My one
Thank
son
you,
of
and
love.
we wish the same to Ungor and Tiandor.
You're always welcome here, except not
Actually,
right now.
it's-
but-
except actually inside. You're welcome on the premises, but actually going inside, I can't help you there.
once this blows over, you will be welcome here.
Unless Tim can throw them so high they land in this pond.
Please be safe. Farewell.
Well, what's the speed on a horse?
I don't know, like 50, right, Alex? Speed horse.
I think so.
Don't you have captain? What are you? Why are
I
you-
don't. Captain seats one.
Then sit on Hannah's shoulders.
No.
Captain seats 1 and his speed,
Makatza has the touch thing.
speed is 40.
As you can see, touches have no issue between two bros.
Bro.
You might be right in the head of me.
Bro.
I mean,
Bro.
So,
she can ride slow.
Bro.
yeah, I would assume that y'all are riding.
Driving.
Y'all are driving.
We're rustling.
Driving the
Gonna
horse.
wrestle some gators.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, I assume that you'd be riding around the same speed. So are you buying a horse or renting a horse?
Renting. I don't have a lot of money right now.
How much would it be for a horse?
For a horse, let's see, your like animal was what, roughly, well, it was 500, talked down to like what, 300?
Yeah.
So
That's not a
buying a
horse.
horse would be like 200. Renting a horse is like 30 a day.
Yeah. I don't have.
See, Emma, I may recommend something to you. Robbery.
Or go back and ask Tim for money.
No, Tim is the
Caleb,
mount.
I'm gonna text you something really fast, and this might go really bad for me as a character, but
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, not me and Colby's problem.
yeah,
Might
not
be.
anymore.
Makatza's going to die.
Probably.
Thanks for the new dice, by the way.
Oh, please don't steal all of them. It was more to look at to prevent you from goblining in the future.
What? That just encourages the goblining. The dice goblin. Colby instinctively protects his dice. There you
Moving to
go.
the other side of the book.
You think I can't get those dice, brother?
But anyway,
For
so
reason I keep mine away from you.
I have extendo arms.
You're not
you're.
touching those.
You want to bet?
Let's not bet right now.
How's she feeling?
Oh, how is Makatza feeling right now?
In terms of the
The thing you just messaged me?
mm-hmm.
You can feel that you don't have to at the moment, but if
Given my
perhaps
situation,
if
it
you
might
did,
be
it
more.
might subside for a while.
Okay. So are we like close to the college or just still in like the merchants area?
You're still in the merchants area. The college is like a couple blocks down.
Okay, I'm gonna do a perception check, like to just look around, see if I see any sort of mounts available, unattended, etc.
I would say, Bruno's probably gonna, I was like, what should I do now?
Do you know what's going on right now? I mean, you're not. Really...
Bruno wouldn't.
11.
Bruno wouldn't know.
There are several unattended horses and mounts in the street, but there are people walking the street.
Right, okay.
Depending on what you're looking for, if you get on the wrong mount, it could end poorly.
Okay.
Bruno's probably just like sitting on Captain, just
So, Makatza looks to Bruno and kind of like tries for a more or less convincing little smile, like her sort of trademark little smile. And just, so well, let's proceed to the college, shall we?
Mm-hmm. See if we can find you a horse.
Nay.
So, as you
Something to ride.
proceed to the college, it's a pretty simple walk. You've been there before. You walk back in and you see, this time walking, it's a bustling of students right now. It's about 11 o'clock. No, it was about 10 o'clock. It's a bustling of students. They're like rushing in between classes. You can see, sorry, my bad. Destin, I think. Yeah, Destin, the dean, the headmaster, Leone,
Oh, yeah.
standing in the middle of the like giant lobby, like, oh, no running. Calm down. No. We can't have no fighting. And he's just kind of like, hurting the students, and that is not school appropriate. You cannot wear that.
It's a tank top exposing the shoulders.
Mr. William.
It's
Oh my
shoulders! Shoulders have returned!
Stop showing your shoulders, guys. No.
Oh, you all wish you had shoulders as pale as mine.
Anyway, it's starting to die down a little, and then
No.
he sees you two. He's like, Makatza, Bruno, glad you could come back. What can I help you with?
Looking to rent a horse from Makatza. Heading to Riverroot for a few days.
Riverroot. I hear it's good. Except this weather. The good weather this time of year, except when it's not, like today. So, horse, you say?
Yeah, some sort of mount. What do you have?
We have horses. We have a wild boar mount, though that's more for the halflings. We have, for mounts, that's about as far as it goes. We have a unicorn or a pegasus.
Genuine question about mounts.
What?
Theoretically, completely theoretically, if I were to somehow manage to capture a dragon turtle, bring it here, could they potentially tame it to return it to me, and then I can ride a dragon turtle into combat?
No.
Oh, that completely breaks my immersion. Sad. No dragon turtle. Can you believe this, Colby?
Why even live?
Why even live?
Anyway, so, you're looking for a mount.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. He pulls out a few breeds of horses, giant Clydesdale, small Shetland,
Get Makatza the Shetland pony.
a wild, strange zebra-like thing, a pegasus, a unicorn. Though the unicorn's very rare and probably costs a lot of money.
She kind of like just looks at him and she's like, whatever happens to be cheapest.
That would be the Shetland pony.
Yes,
Bill!
Huh?
Bill!
Anyway,
My gosh.
that would be 5 gold a
He
day.
gets it.
Okay, that works. And 2 days thereabouts.
These two not understanding Bill.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
So she hands over 10 gold.
4 days.
Thank you.
That's
Carefully avoids his hands, as usual.
You're a fake.
Well, that's only traveling there and immediately traveling back.
I figure college of the land, like the animals know their way home.
You're the biggest dog.
That's me.
If you are gone later, we won't rush you with payment. We understand adventurers, treasure hunters nowadays.
Don't be like that.
Strapped for cash.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Colby.
We'll start with the 2 days and then
Thank you.
I'll keep track.
Alright, thank you. Be safe both of you on your journeys. As I said, storms, bandits. Bandits like to attack in storms more often than not. Cover of darkness. Be careful.
I'll just have to do what I did last time.
So, as he brings you the small Shetland pony, it's a brown, cute little pony with shaggy hair, tufts of fur, like just all fluffy.
How tall's
What's its
Makatza
name?
again?
5'6", I think.
How many are Shetland ponies?
Shetland ponies can carry a 5'6" person.
Especially Makatza, she's like skinny as far as we've known.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll be fine.
What's the name
I
of
don't
the
know.
Shetland pony?
I
This
want
is
to see.
Phil.
I want to see your little sister make art.
I'm
of this.
proud of you.
This would be hilarious.
This is Phil, the Shetland pony.
Emma's little
Related
sister.
to Bill.
Please
brother.
make art of this. This would be so cute.
Anyway, again, safe journeys.
Thanks.
So as you mount your pony and you mount Captain,
I love this. Just the soldier on their warhound. And this tiny,
Hey, you don't know that.
scrawny... Well, Makatza doesn't. We've gathered. Soldier on their warhound and this tiny little scrawny slip of a thing.
On Phil!
On Phil, the Shetland pony.
I love Phil.
That is
But you know what I love more than Phil?
Tim.
God, I love Tim.
okay, good.
And the drink counter is up to at least 5.
All right.
100.
So,
500.
are you making your way immediately to Riverroot?
I think so. We want to get there as soon as we can to get back.
I shall roll to see how rough the journey is.
Oh no.
The big funny.
It's only 6.
Okay.
Oh.
So the first day, no encounters. You see several people as you're leaving Gustav. Not Gustav, not that. That's my other campaign.
Wrong one.
That's my other campaign.
Wait, I get to play as Gungnir
No!
again?
No.
I'm not
No.
bringing Gungnir back here.
Why not?
Bless you.
Gungnir's dead.
I can revive him. No,
As
play
you
as
leave
Sarge.
Skoola, no, please stop. As you leave Skoola, you see several people traveling back and forth,
Is it still raining?
and it's still like hardcore thunderstorm.
Can I- Makatza's a ball of anxiety, as we know. What do you think I would have to roll to determine if the rain has something to do with, like, what's
Religion.
happening? Okay.
No.
Yikes. That is a 4.
4.
Roll
It's
better.
rain.
It's hard rain. It could very
It's
well
rain.
be from that, but you don't know.
I'm gonna get a cold. That's what I have
Is
learned.
the rain water?
Yeah. Yes.
I think that's more intelligent.
Anyway, so your first day is uneventful. You mostly travel past people as you leave the Skoola's giant highway and start making your way into the shaded dark wood. Just hard rain. Your clothes are soaked. Your cloaks are soaked. Anything that you have on is like chilled to the bone. The pony and captain are doing fine though. So for day 2, it's raining hardcore. There's mud everywhere. Some of your way is blocked, so it takes even longer to get to Riverroot than you expected. You're still half a day's journey out by the end of the day.
Jesus.
Yes.
And finally, you make it to Riverroot without any trouble, but your horses are exhausted, you are exhausted, you're all cold and wet. It's been hardcore thunderstorming for just 2.5 days, no let up. Like, every time you tried to set up a camp, if you did, it would just put out the fire. The best you could do was just set up your tent.
We've been traveling rough.
Yeah.
Basically. Camping in the rain. Makatza, we need to find that tavern soon. I'm tired, Captain's tired.
You keep changing your accent.
Yes. I don't know what accent I'm going with.
You probably should pick something consistent.
I
episode
should.
4.
Wow,
I
man,
should.
it takes time.
No, it does take time. I'm just curious.
I should.
I like it. It's kind of fun. It's like a character Bruno's acting.
Honestly,
So
we may do it on purpose. You don't know.
So as soon as they arrive, I'd say Makatza, like, you know how sometimes you'll just simultaneously relax and tense up all at once?
Mm-hmm.
that's sort of exactly what happened here. Like, something changes in the way she walks, but her shoulders definitely tighten, and she's kind of keeping her head down a little more. She's, it's this way, if I remember correctly.
As you travel and enter into the city of Riverroot, it is your stereotypical run-of-the-mill medieval town. There's stone and log buildings everywhere. It's run mostly by farmers, ranchers, typical people, with 3 estate buildings that are rich of the rich people. And the city, the town is surrounded by ancient ruins that have long been there for as long as Makatza can remember, and even before then. As you go down the main road in town, you pass the Fletcher, the blacksmith, the Adventure Guild, which has now had a Bounty Guild added onto it, and you pass one of the big estates, the Clark estate. Makatza remembers the Clark family. She used to play with their daughter and son on the weekends before, but now it's run by the youngest son. And just past that is a tavern. /N/general store.
It's like a 3-in-1.
Yes. What, Alex?
Is there a pond?
I don't know. You're not here.
Oh,
Yeah, should have come with us if you wanted to know.
I must identify every pond for the sake of Tim to improve his pond.
Anyway, so you find the tavern.
Okay.
Magnum on this.
Makatza takes a deep breath and she says, after you.
Do they let animals?
Do they?
It's a medieval town. They probably not inside.
Okay, I'm gonna. Is there like an awning or anything to have Captain sit?
They probably have like a hitch,
Yeah,
so.
Okay, yeah. So
it's shaded. It's also got.
also,
a
I'll
roof
say,
under.
yeah. I'm just looking for a roof to put him under until the captain stay. We're gonna go inside and see what we can do for food and housing.
As you enter, Makatza sees the familiar Alan the Bard, the gnome who runs the establishment, as he's running around as a one-man army, as single-handedly being the barkeep, the general store keep, the inn keep, the performance, the cook, the everything. Just, I'm coming, here's your order. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'll take that. No, please don't throw that into the fire. No.
That is a level of skill I can aspire to.
Yes.
That man is my hero.
And then,
Well,
as he's just running, oh, here, no, take this and this and this. Okay, I'll be right back. He steps up to his counter. How may I help? Makatza,
Hi, Alan.
you haven't been here in years.
You're right, I haven't. Would you mind just attending to my companion here?
Of course. How may I help you?
Just lodging and some food. We've been traveling for about 2.5 days.
In this weather, I can help you with that.
It's been rough.
Can I have a name for the room?
Bruno.
Bruno.
Bruno Voss.
Bruno Voss.
VAST.
V-A-S-T. Got it.
In this moment, Emma has realized that she's been spelling Bruno's last name wrong the whole time.
Wait, what's your last name?
Voss.
I thought it was Boss.
You said in the first episode we clarified.
That doesn't mean I heard
Doesn't
it.
mean I remembered.
You're thinking of the great show I told you to watch.
I heard it as Voss, so Voss.
It's her now.
Huh.
That's okay.
That's how I heard it too.
Learn something new every day.
Anyway, Alan's like, so, just food also?
Please. I have a dog sitting outside. Do you allow animals in the rooms?
Certain rooms, specialty for animals.
Please, if there's one available.
Of course. That'll be about 10 gold for the room and 5 for the meal.
Okay, thank you.
Alright.
Do you have any, like, scraps of meat?
For the dog, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I got something that's 2 extra gold.
Sure. So, 17?
Alright. Can I get anything for you, Makatza?
I suppose just a room as well.
Alright.
Simple one.
Simple one. You always were the simple one. Never wanted anything lavish, but I respect that. 5 gold.
She hands it over, avoids his hands as per usual. Her trademark.
And Makatza, you are bringing animals with you, I see?
Well, she just sleeps.
No, that's fine, that's fine. Acceptable in your room. The smaller ones.
Okay. How busy is it?
It's pretty bustling busy. It's like midday when you guys got there.
All right, I'm gonna go out. Bruno's gonna go out to the back outside and call Captain to his side. Come on, let's go. He told us the room. Right? He
Caleb's
gave us the
finally
key.
gone to his true nature.
Shut up.
Sorry, that's right. Room 5 for you and the dog, and room 18 for you.
Thanks.
You have to stay on ground floor. We don't want
It's okay.
gianter animals upstairs.
It's okay. Come on, Captain. 18. 5.
Five.
5. 18 is yours. I don't think he's that smart to know what number this is. I'm just gonna walk up to it and go inside. Start turning off.
It's a simple room, single bed. There's a little corner over there with like a mat on the floor for an animal. It's got a window, single bed, nightstand, chest at the foot of the bed. The door closes. There's a wash basin. So you know, it's
Basic, yeah, it's basic like medieval room.
Makatza's room is about the same. It's about midday right now, so not close to night or anything.
Yeah, so I guess Makatza just kind of goes through the motions of trying to dry off, takes her hair out of the braids, lets it, air out a little bit, changes into, like, her one spare set of clothes, which is probably also soaked, but, like, somewhat less than the road clothes.
Honestly, yeah, Bruno's definitely taking off, like, the cloak and the wraps that he always does in the evenings. Kind of, I'll say hair is much shorter than from last time described. Probably like the military buzz cut right now, because didn't want to deal with long wet hair through all this weather. Trying to find some way just to dry out the cloak and the scarf, but keeps on like pants, takes off the chest plate. Just normal, trying to dry off and get some rest.
Alright. Are you going to just rest both of you for a little bit? Because long journey? Like long or short rest? Just...
I don't... Do you want to though? Because, we've been traveling for a long time. Well, we didn't lose anything, so I guess short rest.
Yeah.
We haven't lost anything.
Just to catch our breath, really.
Yeah, definitely.
Dry
What
off
time
a
of
little
day? Do we know what time of day is it, or is this just dark?
Well, it's storming, but it's like midday, between 10 and 1.
Okay, so I'm just trying to think like how busy. It's like lunch rush.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, as you both take a shorter rest, about 2-3 hours, just to collect your bearings, rest, sleep off the weariness of riding animals for like 2.5 days straight. Nothing really happens in the bar. You just hear commotion downstairs as like typical bar noise, and you hear Alan the Bard strum a little thing on his guitar. It's peaceful.
While Captain is still fast asleep, as I assume he would be, because he's been working a lot more, Bruno's gonna go up to Makata's room and check on her, and just knock at the door.
After your short rest?
Yeah, after.
Come in.
It's Bruno.
Yeah, come in.
Okay, so
She's still got her hair loose, so it's like longer than you would expect. I think probably about to her waist, but it looks much shorter when she keeps it in the braids.
Bruno doesn't have the breastplate or anything. Just normal, kind of like a tighter like tank top piece, and then the pants and boots. How you doing? Well rested after the journey?
I think so. At least we'll know. Well, we won't necessarily know where to start, but we'll be able to get started.
True. Well, I guess just kind of came. What do you think the next step is? You were more familiar with this town than I am, and you seem more familiar with this riddle man.
I wouldn't say familiar.
He
was a bit of a nuisance when I was a child around here. Well, she kind of like stops and swallows that, but it's out there, so she tries to kind of brush past it. She says, I mean, when I was around.
Okay. You said that these were a group when you were younger. Did they have a particular hangout place, a hideout of some sort? Or were they just everywhere on the streets?
World history.
Should I do like with advantage since you know?
Advantage since you're in the town. Members are coming back.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Glad that's with advantage. But that one's a really good one. So 18.
Remember that they love to hang out near the ancient ruins to the northeast.
Okay.
Just all around there, nowhere in particular.
Okay. She kind of thinks about it for a second, and then she says, "There's ruins on the east side,
Northeast.
northeast side of town. Whole place is surrounded by them, but they seem to like that area in particular."
Okay, so maybe that's where we start.
Perhaps we should gather some more information about them first. They've probably changed. They weren't as prevalent
True.
when I was here.
Well, what about your barkeeper friend? Think you would know some things?
Oh, I wouldn't go so far as to say friend Alan was. He's a good source of information. But we'll ask him.
My apologies.
No, you're fine. How's Captain?
Sleeping like a dog. He's enjoying the rest. He's used to rough terrain, but this is
Something else.
definitely. I don't know. From what we've been hearing before we left, people kept talking about beautiful weather, but it's still storming like crazy.
Wonder if it's connected. But I suppose we won't know more until we go downstairs and
The weather
chat.
with this, I mean, this would be some intense magic, but these guys didn't seem like much magical people.
Who's to say?
True.
So, back downstairs.
Might as well.
As you head back downstairs, the lunch rush is over. There's only like 5 patrons in the bar. They've
Wow.
already sat down and had their food, and so
These are working people.
you can see that Alan has sat down and wiping the sweat off his forehead, put his guitar in his back, and just reaches over for an ale and
Bruno's gonna call over. Alan, was it?
Hi. Oh, Bruno, was it?
Yes.
How may I help you?
Just looking for some information, actually. You
Information,
definitely...
eh? That's my game.
Just
I've been listening to these idiots gossip all day. What you got?
we're looking for... is there, like, a napkin or anything? Like, that Bruno can, like...
A napkin?
I don't know.
You mean like a handkerchief?
Sure.
I mean, do either of us really... Would either of us really keep a notebook?
Do either of you have like writing material?
I don't think so.
I'm just curious.
I don't think I have it like written down. I'll text you again. I don't want to,
Yeah. And so like any information in particular, or just like you want to know the local gossip? I got a lot about that.
No, just we're looking for a special someone who likes riddles. Looking for.
Are you looking to go on a date with someone? A special someone?
No. Someone contacted us. Not sure, but it was a very strange fellow, kind of a pale skin, green eyes of some sort.
There's no one like that around here.
How would you describe? They had the
Okay,
symbol.
so she takes this like notebook that's just as tattered as the rest of her things out, and she slides it to the table. She keeps her hand over the rest of the writing on the page, but the symbol's outlined, and she says, "Does that look familiar to you?"
Does that look familiar? It does look familiar. If I remember back in the day when I was a young adult, not an older adult, and you were a youth, I believe.
She grimaces.
That was the symbol for those bullies, the rich kids bullies. The group of 5 kids that got together, terrorized the town. Thought they were big and bad until they came into my bar and got their wee little butts whooped.
Rich kids, you say? They
Aye, rich kids.
From
The estate lords.
big families. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You said making trouble. What kind of trouble?
Like kids do, vandalizing, knocking, tipping cows over,
Scaring
stuff like
the
that.
animals.
Scaring the animals. The occasional breaking and entering, but that was stopped to real quick. Bullying, harassment,
Okay.
throwing kids into the well, stuff like that.
Any particular one seem like a leader? Seem like a leader. I need to figure out an accent.
The Evans kid, the human Evan, Suez Evans.
Suez Evans.
Yes,
Sua's first name?
Suez, yes.
Okay.
What?
Female,
Like the
human, I
canal?
believe. Yeah, the Evans kid. She runs the estate now. Her parents passed away, but she always let him around.
Okay. How does
She was scary.
Okay. How do you think she's doing now?
Oh, all these kids grew up and actually helped the city out. Like
Okay.
Suez, she runs the she runs like the main economy here.
Okay. Were any of male members of this little gang?
Yeah, there was Drin from the Clark estate, the Kalashtar. He was more of like the muscle. He'd be doing all the dirty work.
Anyone who seemed like kind of the smarter, more brains?
The intellectual.
The intellectual,
I mean, besides Suez, who I assume was probably very smart.
more charismatic than smart. But there was the Texaby. He was a little cracker, a firecracker. That one, little firecracker. Stop laughing at me.
Oh dear.
Sorry. You said it, I couldn't help it.
I had it under control. What was his name? Good lord.
Could you say it again? It was Chetson? How do you say it?
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi. That's the race.
Oh, it was a Tabaxi. Okay, I see the name.
I think his name was Chichnu.
Shit, no. Okay.
Apart from that, they mostly had like lackeys.
That makes sense.
Brothers
So
and sisters, that's basically what it was. I think you would remember more than I would, Makatza.
It's been a long time.
But if you want to start anywhere, I'll talk to Swizz.
Whatever happened to the other Clark child?
The other what?
The other Clark child. The 2 of them.
One of the brothers passed away. And the sister, she moved to Verdun, was it? I believe.
Ah, interesting.
A lot of people going to Verdun these days.
High business trade there. Lots of business.
Well, I guess.
Suez it is then.
I suppose so.
Thank you for all your help.
No problem. Anything for the go? Drink, some meal, or?
I think we're alright.
Alright.
Thank you.
Always open. And, looks like there's another rush coming in, so I'd leave now if I were you.
Definitely. I'm gonna whistle. For Captain. Get him coming down.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have any idea where Suez might be, Makatza?
Giant estate to the left of the tavern.
Thank you. So, she checked the giant estate left of the tavern.
I think we ought to try to the right of the tavern first.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay.
Makatza's poor attempts at humor, number at least 3.
So to the right of the tavern is this nice grayish, marbly stone building. It's what would be like 3 stories, very squarish. It's got a little gate around it with like a little grass garden and a nice cobbled path that leads up to the doorway with 2 guards posted at the front gate. They're not there to like keep people out, just there to keep peace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They nod at you as you walk by.
Alright.
Yeah, you have an appointment today.
No, just looking for Miss Sue. Ladies. What was her last name?
Sue's, Evans.
For Lady Evans.
Lady
Just-
Evans. I believe she's inside. You may enter and talk to the secretary at the front. Lady Evans might be in a meeting right now.
Alright. Of course. Forgot rich people have secretaries.
I don't know.
Alright, so go in. Secretary.
As you enter, you see that there is a beautiful elvish woman, long, beautiful blonde hair, sparkling silver eyes, just sitting there, writing at a front desk, and looks up. Ah, yes. May I help you?
Yes, we want to see if we can talk with Lady Evans.
Lady Evans. I believe you just missed her. She left not but 2 minutes ago to head to the dedication of the new temple.
New temple.
Yes, there's a new temple. It was built a year ago and it's being opened today.
Well, very good to hear. What's temple? I'm new in town. We're new in town. I'm new in town.
We're new in town.
We're new in town.
Let's see. If I believe correctly, it was to a rare goddess we haven't heard of, Tenef Lilro? Tenef Lilrai. I can't speak.
The local can't pronounce the name of the goddess.
It's new. It's new.
She's a new goddess.
a new
we only
goddess.
just learned about it.
Can you help me?
Tanith Lylora.
Tenef Lilora, I believe.
Okay.
I'm just gonna write you down a pronunciation guide.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Should have thought of this 4 sessions ago. Spreadsheet.
Okay.
It's a new temple in the town. If you're not necessary for like worship, but pay homage to this
To the goddess.
lost
I
goddess.
understand.
Yes, we don't really know what she's the goddess of. Even just found her symbol one day, and
Where would you say you found her symbol?
in the ancient ruins somewhere
Hmm.
near the main road, I think.
Oh, what part of the main road? We came in from the.
Not from Skola, but from the other end, closer to the city, but you know. Thank you. That'll help. Thank you.
Try to do it as phonetically as possible. I named this god, if we're curious. I helped with a little tiny bit of the world building.
Okay.
But yes, Lady Evans is at the temple dedication today.
Is she helping opening, or is she just?
We're just there to attend.
Okay, so if we hurry, maybe we can catch her.
Maybe so.
Okay, let's see if we can find her.
Makatza is fidgeting with her necklace at this point. She's kind of...
Kind of rolls. She kind of rolls if I notice.
Yeah.
Insight.
Yeah.
Insight?
Insight.
Dang it.
And we still don't, like, know each other that well. Like,
True.
we're cordial.
I'm a perception. Insight. 17.
You see that there's a lot of discomfort on Makatza's face as Makatza just fiddles with the necklace a lot and just jittery. She tries to keep it under wraps, but like you can tell there's that nervous energy just waiting to bust out right now.
Yeah, Bruno sees it, but it isn't gonna say anything now. Okay, so Laura, do you perception?
For what?
See if we can find her.
There's a giant temple. It shouldn't be that hard.
Okay, we go to the temple and see if we can find her in the crowd.
Who?
Ladies.
Evans.
Evans.
I'm like, who are you looking for? Roll perception.
Advantage on this.
Crit fails. Which actually kind of Makes sense, contextually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm breaking on my baby dice today.
Yay, baby dice!
What do you have?
14.
14?
Yeah. Not too
You know that you were looking for... Oh crap, hold on, I lost my spot. Oh, that doesn't help. You're looking for a human. There are multiple humans here. You see many human males and females, but you don't have a exact description of her, so you just see a lot of human females around.
So Makatza hovers at the edge of the crowd, and she very quickly, like, holds a finger up to Bruno, like a, give me a minute, and she casts Disguise Self.
Okay.
So she kind of, like, changes her face, like, makes it rounder, like, fuller. Gives you pretty free reign, like, you can't change the configuration of your limbs or anything, but, she stays pretty skinny, like, it's just how she's, turns her hair blonde for the moment, turns her eyes green, and she gives Bruno a quick little thumbs up and says, Liserly. Call me Liserly for now.
Liserly. Okay. Well, seeing Makatza do this, Bruno's also going to change form a bit. A little bit shorter female, we'll say basic blonde girl, so blonde hair, blue eyes, bright skin.
Are either of you trying to do this stealthily, or because...
I mean, we're on the edges of the crowd. It's not like everybody's paying attention.
Well, yeah, but I was just curious, like, you still did change, like, form just kind of like that.
Yeah.
If people caught it out of the corner of the eye, they might think it's strange. Anyway, continue your description, my bad.
Sorry. Okay, so, yeah, so, like, a basic, like, white skin, blue eyes, blonde hair, and, like, kind of maybe a messy bun.
White skin is in, like,
Not, okay,
knee
not,
white or pasty
yeah, like-
white?
like a,
Or, like, bleached white? So I just...
like a basic white girl.
Okay.
I don't know how else to describe it.
That's-
I don't know how else to describe it.
So me! Basic white, not girl.
Basic white human.
Yeah.
Yes, Caucasian female.
There we
Thank
go.
Put it that way.
Sorry, what? Because there are, like, paper white creatures here. I just wanted to make sure.
Hey,
I said creatures, not people.
that doesn't mean anything in our vernacular, Caleb. We've been friends too long for that.
Can I?
know.
I'll say I'm trying to do this stealthily because then I put my, like, a hood, my cloak up.
Was this a spell?
Oh no.
No, it wasn't a spell.
Makatza doesn't know that though.
Makatza doesn't know that.
I'll try to do it stealthily.
Please be good.
Nat 20.
14.
You are perfect. You kind of like turn around real quick, and then as you turn back around, you're a new person. You,
Hannah Montana
Wonder Woman.
style.
Yeah,
Wonder Woman,
woman,
let's
but
go.
less Wonder Woman. You know, but you do it less stealthy, but stealthy enough where like only like a little girl kind of stares at you like what, but then just turns away. So did you say you were like male, female?
Female.
Okay.
Makatza kind of looks at Bruno and she's like,
It's the best I could come up with.
look like siblings.
Probably.
So
Call me, Brianna.
Yeah. Liserly. She kind of sticks her hand out.
Makata sticks her hand out.
Yeah, she like sticks her hand out and then she's like, wait. And kind of pulls back and, sorry.
No worries.
As a player, thank you.
as you wander through the crowd, roll a history check for me real quick, Emma.
Just, okay.
With
Sorry,
advantage.
I shouldn't.
Gotta check.
Yeah, because Riverroot.
Nat 20.
Nice.
I am so.
No, you're good. You perfectly,
Hey, he's used to me rolling high.
you
About time someone
perfectly
else does.
remember the description of what Suez looked like as a child. This brunette human with defined features, taller than the rest of the girls, so you assume that the height would carry over, which it does. You say a very tall human girl, standing near the front of the crowd, and you see the symbol of the Evans estate on the back of her cloak.
So she catches Bruno's sleeve and points her out and says, "That's her."
In the front?
The tall one.
Okay.
Suppose we'd better wait until the ceremony's over.
Might as well. Do we want to try to get close or hang back? What do you propose?
I'd like to, hang back, I think.
Okay. Sounds easy.
As you both wait, the dedication of the temple doesn't take very long, 20 minutes max. It's a whole lot of, ritual prayers, stuff like that. But the metaphorical ribbon is cut, and people enter the temple or just go home or just, stand. You see a few artists on the side trying to draw the paintings of this new temple, and you make a perception check as the ceremony's ending.
Both of us?
Or either, yeah, both.
8.
Bruno?
Wait, what is it? Let me see. Oh, 9.
Because the crowd is so thick, you lose track of Suez. Suze says. It doesn't matter.
Miss Canal.
Yeah. It's such a large crowd that it's really easy to lose track of people here. She's just shorter than most of the men here, so she just kind of blends in and you lose track of her.
Okay. I don't see her anywhere. Do we want to try to head back to the manor?
About this time is when a young gentleman Kalashtar accidentally bumps into you, Makatza, and says, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry, I didn't see you there." You recognize this Kalashtar as Drin of the Clark estate.
She kind of rights herself and she says, "Not an issue. Drin, isn't it?"
Oh, yes. Do I know you?
Leisurely. I lived here for a little bit when I was a kid. Saw you and, your friends, running around town.
Yeah, those days. Not proud of those days.
Really?
No, we were a bunch of jerks.
She barely restrains from making a sort of biting remark at that. And Bruno would be able to tell, I think, by now, by the way she kind of, presses her lips together.
Yeah, we tormented a bunch of little kids. I feel bad about Alan. We broke his windows a few times. Stole the liquor when we weren't supposed to. Yeah, we were jerks.
You kept in touch with, oh gosh, the Evans girl.
Suez?
Yeah.
Yeah. Occasionally we go back to Alan's and have a few beers and talk about business plans, estates, the old squad.
I imagine it's a lot to manage.
Yeah. She runs the deal with the temple and the brewery. I run the deal with most of the Fletchers and blacksmiths in town.
So you say she paid for the construction of the new temple?
Help donated. The Lycos were the ones who donated the most. You said you were here before, right?
Oh yeah, not for too long.
No,
We moved around a lot.
But you wouldn't know this. This is a new family that came to town about 3 years ago, actually.
Oh, really?
Chitnu, the Taxaby. He's part of the Lyco family. Family.
And he helped? He contributed?
He contributed like 80% of that.
Hmm.
He's kind of a recluse, though. Stays inside. Temple's the biggest thing he's done. He's also big about ruin renovations and stuff like that.
Huh.
Strange indeed.
Well, it was nice to see you. Do you know where Suez might be?
If I remember, I was supposed to meet her at the bar now.
Interesting. Thanks.
No problem. Have a good day.
You too.
He walks away.
She just lets out this whoosh of air that a breath she didn't quite realize she was holding and looks at Bruno like, wow, That was interesting.
I'd like both of you to make a perception check real quick.
That's not good.
Give against wisdom.
Yeah, that's
18.
7.
18.
You don't notice anything out of the normal, but you've been looking for this. You see that on the back, like, it's really small, but on the back of Dren's cloak is the symbol of the riddle guy. Like, it looks like it was freshly painted on also, so...
Painted, like, the green?
Yeah, the green on the back of his cloak.
Oh.
Freshly painted.
Okay, Bruno's gonna nudge over to Makatza. Did you see the mark on his cloak? Wait, what was that, the shoulder or?
Yeah, like back left shoulder, closer to the back of the, like, middle of the back.
Just
So it didn't look
left off-center,
Yeah,
kinda,
but like
on the left.
off-centered, but it looked like it was drawn by someone like standing behind and doing it, not like he reached over to do it himself.
Oh.
Did you see the symbol?
No.
It's the guy. It had the green. It looked like it was just painted on.
Well, that's...
I mean, he sounded. He didn't acknowledge Bruno like
No, just
me
bumped
at all.
into Makatza.
Just Makata. He didn't seem like any. I don't know.
Would I be able to roll an insight check even though he's walked away since I...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I, like, knew him, spoke to him. Please be nice to me. Okay, you are nice. 16.
You see that by the way he walks. It's carefree. As he walks away, he doesn't like look over the shoulder to see if it's like, you know, is anyone following me? It's just, you know, that kind of swagger walk almost, like not really a care in the world. You can tell by that talk you had, seems like he's really changed. At least you think, like, by your previous knowledge, it seems like he's changed.
I wonder if he was marked.
Like a target on his back.
Mm-hmm.
You think?
Almost literally, it seems, but he's very different now, or at least it really seems like he's not the same. That he's improved, I guess you could say.
Well, what do we do now?
Well,
Do we want to follow? See?
it seems like he was going to meet Suez, so if we follow him, we might kill two birds with one stone, as the saying goes.
But what do we ask? I mean, we don't want to give anything away at the moment.
That's true. What do you think we should do?
This is Hannah and Emma just drawing blanks right now what we should do.
When player anxiety carries over into
Literally.
character anxiety, and vice versa. Well, speaking as Emma now, it seems wise to talk to, or at least like try to listen in on, perhaps, see what we could figure out about our cat friend, the Tabaxi.
Okay.
Or if we really feel like risking it, because I don't think we have enough information yet, we could try to scout out the ruins.
Well, what about, honestly, what time of day is it right now? Before it was like lunch rush.
So it's probably about 2 now. 2:30.
Okay, do we want to try to see the, who did he say was the intellectual?
He didn't really give one. I mean, he talked about the Tabaxi, but I have no idea how to pronounce that. But he didn't really
what was it?
list like Clo and Chichu and Lyko. Or
I misspoke earlier. I said that Chitnu was the intelligent one. What I meant to say was it was a different tabaxi named Shin.
okay.
Yeah, Chitnu's
Okay.
the new one in town, but Shin was a tabaxi back in the day that was the smart one.
Okay.
And he was from the, I misspoke, the, also from the Clark house.
Okay. So
They were both adopted brothers.
okay, and you said one of them died, so are we to assume that Shen is the dead one then?
No, Shin's still alive,
Okay.
I think. Yeah. Chin's still alive.
I was like, GM says, I think that NPC's still alive. Haven't even met him
Yeah,
yet.
Chin's still alive.
Okay, because you mentioned. Okay. So I guess the other one would have died when. Before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so, this is Bruno talking. So do we want to... how about this? We'll go see what we can find out about the Tabaxi brother. God, his voice. I can't figure it out. See if we can figure out about the Tabaxi brother, and then in the evening go scout out the area?
Scouting out ruins in the evening.
Well, when else would be a better time for a mysterious group to meet?
You make a good point.
Especially in the area, people are distracted by the new ruins. It means there's probably going to be more focus in this area than others, as far as people and crowds.
Well, I suppose you're right. Off to find
The Clark.
Shin Clark.
So, the Clark estate is closer to the entrance of town where you guys came from. So, in order to get there, you'd have to walk down Main Street again and then head to the estate.
Okay.
As you pass the bar, I'd like to roll the tavern. I'd like both of you to roll perception real quick.
Oh god. Oh no. Okay, I did better this time. We're good. We're balancing each other out.
And 11.
And you did.
18.
The base was 10, so you both hear in a slightly raised voice, "But that's why he went out there. He died looking for that. Keep your voice down. I don't want anyone knowing about that. He died of natural causes, not from that thing."
Makatza's head just whips around. And she says, "That sounds like Clark's." Like what?
It sounded like a Dren and a female arguing.
Lady Suez?
It might be. How crowded would you say the tavern is right now?
Decently crowded. It's right after the dedication. People are coming to celebrate to get a drink or, just, you know.
Alright. Metagame. How's your stealth? 'Cause mine's pretty good.
I don't have it as a skill. I'm dexterity is a 2.
Okay, yeah, so, Makatza turns to Bruno, and you'd say it's probably been like an hour, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so my disguise is melted off, but it is...
Oh, not since you casted it. It's probably been about 40 minutes.
Okay, cool. She says, "You stay here. I'm going to try to get close to them. Try to see if I can figure out what they're talking about. Don't draw attention. You know." And she takes off.
So as you go into the bar, it's a little bit loud, but they were close to the door. That's why you're able to hear them. But you see they've kind of leaned down. It's both Dren and Lady Suez. They're both talking in not like hushed voices, but quieter voices now, because a few people probably looked over and then they were like, sorry. And you'd have to get within at least like 8 feet to hear them properly.
Is there an empty table nearby?
No, it's actually pretty full.
Okay.
I'll say Bruno. I assume Bruno. Like I have my like hood cloak up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change back into Bruno. So, darker brown skin, black hair, brown eyes.
Are you trying to do it stealthily or not?
Male, yes. So I said I put my hood up.
Well, still roll stealth because
Dang it.
you're still literally changing your appearance in the middle of the street.
Nat 20.
Nice.
What's your stealth for? Plus dex, 22.
Yeah, it'd be 22.
Okay, so, you do it like you kind of like turn and no one's really paying attention, so you quickly.
I'll say yeah, because
shift.
like most of my body's covered.
Yeah.
Besides,
You quickly
the
shift
only thing that really
and-
changes is my height and my face.
Yeah, no one really pays attention.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a stealth check to see how close I can get to
Mhm.
Drin and Suez. Okay, that's 18.
They don't notice as you get at least 6 feet from them, kind of standing, not with a crowd, but like on the edge of a crowd to where it looks like you're with that crowd. And you hear them talk in hushed voices. Look, I don't know why I even donated to that temple. That symbol was cursed. It brings the people joy. They have something to look at. They can look to that temple for help. That symbol has brought nothing but ruin. First that Makatza girl disappears, and then, I don't know, my brother? He died out there, looking in those ruins after he sees that same symbol. Yeah. Poor man. How are you okay with this? This temple, don't you bring that bull up with me, or bring joy. Look, I just think we shouldn't associate ourselves with this. Something bad's gonna go down. Look at the weather, it's still storming. This didn't start until we started the dedication process of this temple. Something's up here. Something bad.
I'm gonna say at this point, Bruno's probably going up to the bar and asking Alan for a drink.
Alan gives you an ale, which is about 2 gold. The two of them look around again, still don't see you, and they're like, I think we should check the ruins again, see if we can find what killed him. I was thinking that too. When? Tonight, it'll bring attention off of us. Do you know where he was snooping around? I think northeast. The towers. That's where we hung out a lot. That's where we first saw that symbol. Now I'm jittery of snakes now.
Tiandor appears suddenly. Twig!
Alright, let's just keep this in a hushed tone for now. I'm gonna stay in the manor, my estate, the rest of the day. Not allow visitors. Get ready for tonight. I think you should too. One of us might want to tell your brother. Shin? Shin's been traumatized enough after losing him. He can't. It would break him more. Alright, if you say so. They get up, pay their tab, and start to walk out.
Well, that saved us a step.
Well, okay.
Okay. So, Makatza...
Bruno's been at the bar the whole time and just trying to...
You're not in earshot, so you can't hear them.
So I couldn't hear any of that.
Makatza pulls her hood up because she's pretty sure her disguise is gonna wear off soon. And she looks for the more feminine figure first and can't find him, and she assumes that Bruno must have also let his disguise slip, and finds him at the bar and sits down next to him and says, well, you're right, they're gonna be there tonight.
Goodness. Okay, so what do we want to do?
Well, they intend to be around the same area we are. Well, we'll be where we will be exploring around the northeast of the ruins.
Do you think they saw you at all?
I don't think so. They
didn't see They didn't see Makatza at all, right? So they wouldn't recognize you.
No.
Maybe.
No. Well, DM?
What?
Neither of them have, like, seen me, right? Like, they've seen...
No, they haven't seen Makatza.
They've seen Liserly.
Liserly, yeah.
Okay.
They don't know Makatza's back in town.
Right.
That's good.
Okay. Okay, so do we want...
Actually, that could really work to my advantage, depending on how much I want to,
Actually, before you leave, before they leave, like, as they're walking out, roll a perception check real quick, Emma.
16.
You see that on the back of Suez's cloak, on the same left shoulder area, same mark.
Would you say it's painted, or it looks more like permanent, more like
Painted.
stitched in? Okay.
Both of them
Like freshly painted?
You can also see the other one on Dren's cloak, and they look like similar, like done by the same person.
Interesting. Okay. So, pardon the stutter. Makatza sits down, or is sitting down next to Bruno, I suppose, and she says, they both got the symbol.
So what do we do now? Do we still want to go to Shin?
I don't think he'll be of help, honestly.
What are we going to do in the meantime till this evening?
She's kind of quiet, and like you can tell she's thinking like a million different things at once. And she like keeps kind of glancing back in the direction of the temple. Finally she says, there's something not right about that place. I don't like it. Sua said she didn't know what made her donate to it in the first place, donate to its construction.
She doesn't know, so maybe forced?
I don't know about force. It didn't seem... Suez was... She was never one to be pushed around as a kid. I don't see why that would have changed, especially with what she's doing now. It seemed she was... compelled, almost? She's fidgeting subconsciously with the necklace at this point. And she just sighs and says, Why don't we rest up?
Agreed.
So she heads up to her room and she's kind of pacing and she waits for the sounds of Bruno settling down. Or, well, I guess she wouldn't hear it because he's on the ground floor,
Yeah,
huh?
on the ground
Mhm.
floor.
So she waits.
That's another night, so extra gold for whatever I charged you.
I thought it was still like midday.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
You good.
Yeah.
Apologies.
So
How much did you charge? Because I had food also.
Have you not been keeping track?
I am now.
Oops.
Did you just expect free money?
How much for the night was it?
It was 15 for yours because of the animal.
Okay, yeah, then it was an extra 2 for
The food.
food.
Mm-hmm.
So Makatza waits for like
I know.
15, 20 minutes, and then she casts the disguise again, which it cantrips, so don't have to really roll anything.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was a spell.
I mean, I wrote it as a cantrip. No, you're right. It is a spell. I have 4 slots though, and I don't.
And if you're resting before then, you can probably get your spell slot back.
She's only gonna wait like 15 minutes or so.
So you're waiting until night to investigate the rooms, or during the day?
No,
A night.
I'm doing something separate.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
So that's why she's waiting for like 15, 20 minutes. She's like waiting for Bruno to settle down, specifically like what she feels like would be sort of his resting pattern.
Mm-hmm.
And she casts her disguise again, so I'll go ahead and mark that spell slot down. And she heads back out in the direction of the temple.
Okay.
So she's walking, pretty quickly. She doesn't want Bruno to try to go up to her room, find her gone or anything. So she gets to the temple, I'd say relatively quickly, and she looks up at the edifice and she sighs and she mutters, I can't believe I'm doing this, and she opens the door and she enters.
As you enter, Makatza feels the chill go down her spine. It's been closed for a little, like they opened it, let people tour for like an hour, and then they closed it down so like it could be like, pristined and still like clean.
Right.
You can see on the inside, it's not as complete as like they were portraying it to be. There's still little scaffolding everywhere. But you see...
Like a museum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the treasure hunting guild.
Yeah. You can see very familiar symbols of snakes. And what was the other symbol? I can't remember. That's
Nightingale?
fine. Yeah, some sort of bird. But you see very familiar symbols of Tanef Lylor.
There you go.
But as you go deeper a little bit into the temple, you see a like an altar almost, and on the altar are several strange-looking lockpicks.
She removes her necklace and she sets it on the altar. And is the temple empty?
Yes.
So she just looks up and, or well, she kind of like half kneels in front of the altar, and she says, "All right, you wanted me here. I'm here." And she just kind of waits, sets the lockpick down, and
You hear no response.
okay, let's see. I'm gonna roll. Would it be Arcana or Religion, do you think, if I'm like searching for a presence?
Religion, I think.
Okay. That's what I thought, but you know, never hurts to check. 17.
You definitely feel the presence of Tanef Lylora. But it's obvious that the goddess is not making herself known to you. Not interacting with you.
You think you're funny. And she just kind of picks up the necklace, puts it back on, and stands up. And just sort of goes, pokes around.
Side note, on the altar where the lockpicks were, they were kind of like in a circle. And you could see that a few of them were like removed or missing.
Interesting, okay. So I'll say she stays for a while. Not too long, because again, she doesn't want to alert Bruno, but she paces the room a couple times, just circles around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna investigate the circle of lockpicks actually and see if I could tell like how many might have been removed at some point, or
Mhm.
like if I could tell maybe even like depending on how good the roll is, like how recently they were removed.
Yeah.
That's not gonna do it. Yeah, that's like a 7 or so.
The only thing you can tell, it looks like at least 4 have been removed. You can't tell how recently or how, whatever, like how soon or if it was a long time ago or like right before the opening, but at least 4
Do
from what you can tell.
they all look the same?
Yes.
Interesting. So she studies this for a minute, she takes hers off and she slides it sort of like the closest empty slot to the top of the circle.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "Are you going to stop playing games now? I know that's really your favorite thing, but..."
You hear the voice in your head. I'm not playing games. I am building, following.
Of course you are. That's what they all say.
They were chosen. Like you.
And I'm sure they're more than willing.
They were generous donors.
Interesting. And she just jerks her lockpick back out of the circle and puts it back on. Okay. And with that, she gives a very sarcastic bow and just turns and sweeps out of the temple and heads back to the inn.
Are you taking a rest now, or?
Yeah.
Okay. And you already were?
Short rest, yeah.
Okay.
Short rest doesn't restore spell slots, right? Only
It does certain spell slots.
Okay, so is it level 1?
I think it's like something plus whatever, but you've only used one, so you can have it back.
I mean, I've technically used 2. But...
I'll let you just have it back because I'm nice.
Okay,
No.
thank you.
But,
Benevolent DM.
yes. For the short rest, you got back around 4, I would say, in the afternoon. And you short resting till about like 7. So it's starting to get dark, the tavern's getting full, and the streets are starting to get like desolate. And as you both wake up and meet in the lobby of the tavern, that's where we'll take our break.
Excellent.
And welcome back to from our break.
And we're back.
Fail. Come on. Failed. Come on.
Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, as you can tell, Colby and Alex are back. Woo!
Yeah, turn the fan off.
Yeah. So, last time, like a couple minutes ago, we were seeing a lot from Makatza and Bruno. We now go back to the Mansion Museum of.
The Stonewise Museum of Dwarven History. The
I know that.
okay.
The Museum Mansion of Ungor, where Tiandor and Ungor are currently staying right now.
No reading. Just text.
Okay.
So, we are now back to the day that Makatza and Bruno left, right after the conversation with Tim. Tim walks up the stairs and
This was the conversation with Tim whenever he was like, I can't let you guys back.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and he,
I'm assuming this is my room.
Master Ungor,
What is it?
Bruno and Makatza stopped by.
He hasn't opened the door.
I know.
Okay.
Bruno and Makatza stopped by.
Your point?
I didn't let them in.
Good.
I need to talk with you.
What are you doing right now?
Face to face, son.
You're not my father.
I know.
You
Close
know,
enough.
You know how to open the door.
Call me something one more time.
Ungor, he walks through the door.
He's sort of very disheveled. His nice shirt has been thrown away somewhere. He's kind of just in an open shirt. His hair is completely unkempt, out of whack. His beard, as patchy as it was normally at least well groomed, and it's now sort of just wild everywhere. And he has a empty rocks glass surrounded by empty bottles of alcohol.
Bruno had a message for you.
Really?
He's sorry. He went too far. He shouldn't have snooped.
A point I well established.
I'm aware. Was it your father would say, don't beat a dead horse?
Do not bring my father into this, Tim.
Ungor, I can't tell you what to do. You're grown. But it's time for you to start acting like a sensible man and not a beast.
He's
That's
very
the one.
clearly upset at that word, but he's not saying anything.
I'm going to go.
Tell Tiandor that we will leave once I take care of some things regarding my appearance.
Of course. I'll let him know.
And go buy him some caramels, why don't you?
He goes down and wakes up Tiandor. It's about like 8 in the morning.
I was in
In
morning
case
right
the
now.
audience was wondering, Tiandor's the favorite child.
I love my
I'm
snake
Oh, that's right, you're on the
I'm on
couch.
the couch, dude.
He kind of like,
I would like to imagine you knocks on the couch.
Tiandor. Tiandor, it's Tim.
Yeah.
Master Ungor said as soon as he gets cleaned up and ready, you are leaving.
Well, I'll be here waiting, I guess.
Yes.
Thanks, Mr. Sir Turtle.
And the caramels.
And I have caramels in the dining room for you.
Oh. I'm like super, because I like literally just woke up. And this is early for poor Tiandor.
8 in the morning.
Oh, thanks. I'll go, where? The kitchen?
Kitchen.
Okay. Alright.
Is caramel like coffee for Tiandor?
No, it's not like coffee. It's just like,
No, I mean it's like an immediate kick jolt to wake him up.
no, he just likes it.
You see Tim go down to the basement and pick up a nice... He goes into the room that he wouldn't let
Jeffrey trying to
Jeffrey
sneak
into.
around.
And he walks to the back and he pulls out one of his old pure silver canes. He looks at it in remembrance of when he had to use it one time.
The legend of the beaten stick.
Then he puts it down and looks at his other cane, which isn't pure silver, but the
Is that the one that Dragon Turtle
yeah,
had?
with the dragon turtle head, that is silver.
Okay.
And he's like, you've had so much progress.
Genuine question. Is it a sword can as well, out of curiosity?
maybe.
Okay. Because that would be a Tim move. Oh, the beating isn't working.
He goes and picks up an adventuring kit. It's Ungor's father's adventuring kit. And he says, Ungor may be needing this. And he walks into the dining room and starts preparing it.
I would like to note that since I'm assuming I'm going to have a pack with me, like Ungor's assuming, he's going to, once he finishes cleaning up his appearance, he's going to walk to his study and bring along his father's spell book in case there's anything in there. Because it also served as his notebook. Mm-hmm. Like the first half of the book, which is an encyclopedia-sized book.
You can't use most of those spells in there.
Too high level, and I also am kind of don't have the components for them.
Yeah. But, for you to get over your drunken hangover and get ready and clean and whatnot, it takes about half a day to a full day, because it's pretty bad.
He drinks his problems away when he gets really upset.
Yeah. So,
I just wanted to say, like, while he's, cleaning himself up, Tiandor is, like, just hanging out. He's got, what are you doing?
With his skin, remember?
No, he's not doing that. He's not just peeling off his skin throughout your house.
Oh, I thought you needed to get that fresh look, the Patrick Bateman.
I'm not doing the Patrick Bateman shed skin face in the morning either. But
I didn't need the imagery in my head.
No.
You need to see that.
I mean, his cobra hoods are droopy. His head's like hung. He's just kind of like down. His shoulders are slumped.
Tiandor drawing.
Sad Tiandor in corner.
His shoulders are slumped. He's like walking around, just clearly out of spirits.
If we ever end up Twitch streaming all of this and giving our people like icons they can use, we need a sad Tiandor redeem where it's just a chibi Tiandor sitting there all pouty. That would get spammed.
Like,
oh my gosh.
6'4" massive snake man, and he's like,
My father's angry.
Not my father.
I am your father.
My snake dad died a long time
And then,
ago.
Well,
okay.
I'm your elf dad.
Wouldn't there be like another like Makatza?
I'm
Just
adopted
the...
whether you like it or not.
alright, so,
You have no choice in this adoption.
Moving on.
as these two get ready for their adventure,
My hangover.
yes, we come back to these two, Makatza and Bruno, to modern day. Modern day, not right after, but they've taken a rest. It's about 7, 8 in the evening. It's like pitch black. It's raining hardcore.
Again.
Very easy to sneak around, I would say, because no one can hear you and no one can see you.
Excellent.
Okay.
But also double hard to detect.
But also, yeah, double hard for perception also.
That's all I get to say. Okay.
Neither of our strong suits, I don't think.
So I'm definitely gonna be bringing Captain with us. You, what was your little?
Apricity.
Apricity. Is Apricity joining us?
Oh, real quick, Alex.
Yes,
Colby,
Caleb.
what's your hit point maximums?
My hit point maximum is 33.
Same.
We have a chunky hit dice.
There we go. Your dice are fixing me, Alex. Okay.
You're welcome. I've been imparting my luck into you, Colby.
Sharing the brain cell.
Our one brain cell strikes again.
So, okay, Captain's. So I got Captain. You got Apricity.
No, she's staying home. She's asleep. I didn't want to disturb her.
Are you sure about that? We could use the extra eyes.
She sleeps all the time. I don't think I've seen her awake for more than 5 minutes.
Okay.
Adorable.
Fair enough.
She is.
I'm providing spectral commentary.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
We just hear Ungor's voice in our heads. Just.
If you heard Ungor's voice, would start with, "Hello, this is Daddy." First of all.
Oh, So northeast
I am begging
wasn't.
the DM to edit that out, so our poor audience does not have to deal
Kill
with that.
him! Kill
No,
him!
no murder.
We're gonna be sued by Moist Critical.
Northeast was it?
It is. He said it. Remember?
I remember
It
saying
was.
Gentlemen,
we're in trouble.
Uh-oh. Should we step outside and be resummoned?
yes.
Sure.
All right, cool. Goldie, we know what we must do.
I'll message you.
Actually, you know what? That's older sibling voice. That's not even the parent voice. The parent voice is a lot more intense.
And back. So,
Okay. So, northeast.
Northeast.
Sounds good. So start traveling. I got captain.
And I'm walking, I guess.
Yeah.
Are you trying to stealth your way?
Not as we walk through the town, but as we get closer to the ruins, Makatza's probably gonna try to be more.
As you walk through the town, the streets are pretty deserted. Most of the lanterns are out by now. The only place that was semi-busy was the bar, but
What time is it right now? It says dark.
8, 9, 7, 8, 9 in those hours. But as you go through the town, you not really much to stealth from. Just gotta walk through, heading to the northeast. You pass several of the estates. You do have to pass the temple as you go along. And as you pass the temple, both of you will perception real quick.
Disadvantage or
Disadvantage because it's nighttime and heavily raining.
Ooh. Okay, so I crit failed.
That's 13. Can I roll for captain too, or no? Or should we captain?
Just you.
Okay.
You see two figures huddled in the corner, kind of pointing to the northeast, and they're talking in hushed voices, and then they're humanoid, you can tell, and then they kind of rush off to the northeast, and you see with your high enough perception roll the faint puke green glow of the symbols on the back left of their shoulders.
Oh, they glow. Oh, wait, did they always glow or no?
No, but like in this light.
In the light, okay.
In the dark, they're kind of like
Well, I think
the dark dice.
I think the one
Oh.
above the riddle temple glowed for like a hot second there.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you can kind of see like the off color of the puke green symbol on their backs.
Okay. Okay, those two just ran off. Do we want to try to follow up? They're going the same direction.
Well, I assume we're all heading to the same place. May as well.
We should probably be careful. We don't know how many more are going to be coming this way.
At least those two, and I don't think Shen will be coming, but she pauses for a second as if she's considering, and she says, maybe one or two more. So caution for certain.
Might be kind of difficult with the dog.
As you're walking by the temple, you hear a voice that says, "Don't follow."
Oh,
Bruno's just going to keep on.
in Elvish, first she tries to think back to it. She doesn't say anything out loud, and she thinks back, why not?
It's a danger to my people, my followers.
And she thinks back, aren't I one of them?
You are.
Interesting. I think I'll carry on.
You've been warned.
I know I have. I've never heeded your warnings before, have I?
Very good child.
Witch. And she kind of shakes herself and moves on. Then catches up to Bruno.
Doing alright?
Fine. Just on edge.
Okay, well, can't be on edge. Need to stay alert.
As you follow them, make stealth rolls with advantage because it's dark and in the rain, and they'll make perception rolls with disadvantage because it's dark and in the rain.
Do I roll separately
For captain, yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay,
17.
Let's see what captain's was.
If you roll higher than a critical failure, then you pass.
Oh no, you poor thing.
But you're well hidden. It's very dark, and the figures in front of you are in a hurry. So there is
Wow.
Narrow, but
Very. That was a 9 and 6.
so they critically failed, and did you roll? Yeah,
Yeah.
for Captain Enu.
Mhm.
So they don't see you at all. They're in a hurry straight to the ruins. They're not even barely turning around to make sure no one's following them. They're leaving also pretty obvious mud trails as they run deeper and deeper into the shaded dark wood.
Whew. Anxiety.
She did. Oh, okay, yeah, I thought it was. Alright, so, follow.
Following them, yep.
So you continue to follow them for another like 10, 15 minutes.
No, say we're following at like a distance, so we
Yeah.
can we can still see them, but
Right.
not.
And based off their perception and your stealth checks, you're pretty good trail behind them. Then they suddenly stop at a giant ruin of wall. And they kind of look around and they point down to the left and they run to the left and you hear... Ah, that was a gate. Keep it down. Sorry. And they continue to run through the mud.
Excellent Foley work.
Wait, so they're looking at a wall.
And then they found a gate, and as they were trying to open it stealthily, the gate just fell off because it's a ruined gate.
Okay. I'm trying to put a picture in my head.
Does the air feel different here to either of us really, but mostly to...
Still raining.
You don't get that same vibe.
Okay. So she takes a deep breath and she looks to Bruno and she says, she just kind of like points as if to say, to follow?
Make another stealth check for me.
Better.
Advantage, yeah. Because you're in the rain.
Nice.
That's amazing. I got a crit fail and a nat 20, so...
What's your stealth, though, for the 20?
+6, and then with proficiency it's another +2.
You said they're advantage.
28.
Oh, that's a good thing. So it's a 21.
For you? Or?
Yeah, I'll say for myself. It's +4. 19 for Captain.
As both of you remain unhidden, Captain steps in a puddle that sounds very different from the rainfall. And you see like one of the figures kind of stop and look back, but Captain quickly goes to the side of the wall, and one of the figures you see is Drin, the Kalashtar, as his reddish skin kind of like glows in the night. He's like, hold on.
Oh, it was red?
The red Kalashtar, yeah.
I thought it was
It's red pink, huh?
I thought you said he was green, but it
I
was
don't think I described him.
I think it was just the sigil.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it was.
He just looks around, and Suez, who's the other human, is like, what's going on? What is it? Thought I heard something. Probably a wild animal. The tower's over there, just a few feet away. A couple more yards away. It's hard to tell. Let's go. And they run towards the tower, and you see this, what used to be like a 80-foot tower, but now it's been reduced to like 20 feet. The top has fallen off, and inside is just like it's ruined. You can't see inside, but like, you know, the roof's obviously been like blown off and it's just ruined. And you see the temple is just covered in like black dead vines.
Can I roll a history check?
Sure.
Would you say with advantage or?
Would have Makatza hung around the rooms a lot, or?
Probably like not. Like she would walk past them every now and then because she played in the woods.
Probably just normal for now.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, that's 4.
You really don't remember anything about this particular rune area or the strange fauna that seems to grow on it. It's just not fauna, strange vines that seem to grow on it. Just you remember the ruins themselves from the ancient city that used to be here, but that's about it.
Okay. Yes, we proceed.
Continue following.
Yes. So, as you continue to follow, you hear voices, raised voices inside the ruin of the tower, and you hear, "Is this it? It can't be. No, this place is... Something doesn't feel right. None of this feels right. We're sneaking around." And roll a stealth check real quick. Both of you.
Advantage, disadvantage.
Normal.
Okay.
Captain 2.
Yeah.
24. If I'm mathing that right.
It's a nat 1 for me.
Ooh. And Captain?
21. 22.
They don't see Makatza, or actually no, they don't see Makatza, but they do barely see you as you go to the left. And wait, you got the net one?
Oh yeah, I got
They
another
barely
one.
see Captain as he goes to the left to hide, and then as you try to go to duck, you trip and fall, and they see as you fall down, and they're like, "Who's there? Who's there?" And then you hear silence, like a dead, eerie silence.
Like coming from them?
No, inside the temple, like you hear, "Who's there?" And then just goes like dead, eerie silence.
I was suddenly more scared than if
Okay,
we had been
so-
discovered.
Okay, so immediately Bruno just up. I'm not a threat, and like starts looking around, seeing to
More
try to see
perception.
the disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh jeez, it's that one.
Oof.
Disadvantage.
Tried out the lucky dice.
As you look around,
Yeah, let's switch that back.
it's so hardcore raining that it's hard to see, and the interior of the tower is like pitch black. But you can definitely tell for sure that Dren, who is there, is no longer standing at the entrance.
Okay. I'm doing Suez. Nothing.
Neither.
Oh, jeez.
Makatza carefully pokes her head up, kind of like looks over at Bruno and like does the shrug kind of, do you see anything? Do you know anything? Gesture.
I just like look at her, hands up. I don't know.
Okay.
I want to whistle for Captain and tell him to come next to me and start
I'll-
tracking.
Roll perception, I think. Yeah, I see about as much as Bruno does. I also crit failed.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell with all this rain and the darkness and just eeriness in general.
Okay.
Can I roll for Captain, see what he sees?
Uh,
Or if he can smell, track anything?
yeah.
Oh, his perception is a +5, not a 4. 18 + 5, that's 23.
Whew.
Captain sniffs the air and then growls and kind of like starts to slowly walk in.
Okay, so I'm gonna follow behind him, but I'm gonna draw my whisper dagger, but just like have it in my hand.
Okay.
Makatza sees this and she kind of is like, crap, here we go. And follows and she draws her short sword.
As you both of you walk in, you don't see Dren or Suez anywhere.
Do you have a light?
Yeah, I can light a torch.
Is it, wait, okay, so we're,
Inside the tower now, right?
there's a roof, I assume, so there's not like
Or
raining?
no, there isn't a roof, I don't think.
There's like half a roof, but like it's dark in there. You unless you have dark vision, you can't see. Which
I don't.
Oh, Bruno doesn't. Yeah. Okay, so I light a torch and pass it to Bruno, and I'm just looking around to see what I can see because I do have.
Okay, I'm holding the torch in one hand, the dagger in the other.
both of you roll perception. Normal.
Why? This dice. This dice.
Dirty 20.
The fall of man.
7. Yeah.
So, what'd you get?
7.
You got.
Dirty 20. Mod 20.
You look around and you see like the entire place is covered with those like black vines.
Okay.
You look around and up, and you see the figures of Dren and Suez that have both been impaled through the neck with green spears, and they're just like hanging there lifelessly, and their entire body, like from the top of their head down to like their feet, has the puke green symbol painted on them.
I don't see this.
She holds her finger to her lips, and like.
Chris!
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
She like gestures to Bruno and holds her fingers to her lips, like just don't talk, like as if to say don't talk, and sort of. Can she see, like, is there anything else in the tower? Like, is there like a tunnel that leads?
No, it's just like a tower.
Yeah, so she holds her finger to her lips and she turns and she starts trying to walk out, like, as carefully as possible.
As you turn to walk out, you see a figure standing there. The figure that you had seen before in the green cloak, the green everything. And he has basically no face, just skin, and with the green smudges where his eyes should be. And he just stands there with the face like muscles smiling but no mouth.
Oh, that's such an eerie picture. I
And
hate it.
you just hear, it sounds like it's coming from the mouth, but there's no mouth for it to be coming from, and you hear, I'm flora, not fauna. I'm foliage, not tree. I'm shrubbery, not grass. I'm
sorry. Wait, I'm flora, not
for me.
I'm flora, not fauna. I am foliage, not trees. I am shrubbery, not grass.
And leaves? Sorry, that wasn't meant to be in character. I realized it sounded like I was talking in character. I'm thinking out loud because it seems like it rhymes.
Lines?
Say it one more time.
Flora, not fauna. Foliage, not trees. Shrubbery, not grass.
What?
It really seems like it's supposed to rhyme, though. I mean, you could try vines, but I'm gonna go ahead and make you speak that one.
Okay. Let's see, stop your tricks. Vines?
Wrong again. But I'll give you this one. I ambush.
Oh!
He's a president.
Okay, that's actually hilarious.
So you got jokes too.
He disappears in a puff of green smoke as the entrance that you're about to enter gets entangled with black vines. And if you direct your attention to the battle map,
Oh, good heavens, here we go.
you're about here. The two entrances here and here have been covered with vines, and you notice another chamber in the dark where this huge lump of the black vines have been kind of like there, and it just starts wiggling and moving and takes the form of almost like a lion or a cat, and it stares at you. Roll initiative.
This is gonna be interesting.
Woo!
Is that one I see, Jester?
The fall
No.
of man.
21.
The fall of Hannah.
Okay,
The fall of
Good
10.
Lord, the
10.
rise of Emma.
Oh wait, let me see
I have a
what
plus 8 to
what
initiative because of the
cabins
alert
is.
feat, so it's not like it's like a huge thing. It's just.
Then we smack Cole
I was
before
gonna-
it.
What?
We smack.
No, we
Sorry,
don't.
Run your face repeatedly into this.
I already
It
got
doesn't say
smacked.
he goes like
Oh,
after me or
I got smacked
anything.
it.
Do you say?
Where'd you smack?
Just roll initiative for him.
Just roll for him.
Can I smack you?
No.
Why not?
'Cause
How?
Hannah, stop rolling my dice.
Dog
I get a
is
little
better.
luckier.
That's my dice.
That's the dice I gave you.
No, that one wasn't.
Oh.
His is 18.
18.
I saw the blue.
Wow.
Alright, so
Damn.
Protects his master.
Makatza goes first,
Oh no.
followed by not Bruno, but Captain, followed by the Beast, followed by Bruno.
What's Captain's name? What's his rank? Is he Captain? Does
He's
he
a dog.
I would give a dog a rank.
You would.
If you
Sergeant
give a dog
Stubby.
a rank.
Wait, can I?
You'll want a machine
Can
gun.
you use
Yeah, they got
some
the
of the
fun.
dice to?
Oh,
Or do you have a?
And if you give him the
Creature.
machine gun, well, he'll want to expire.
here, this
You give him
symbolizes
bullets.
Captain. I know it's
The ones that
smaller,
are on
but Captain's like right there.
And if you give him an
Okay.
army,
He'll want a promotion.
He's a kid.
Oh yeah,
The one.
because you're following him.
if you give him an empire,
Alright,
he'll attack
so-
the winter.
That cannon is haunting me.
Okay.
It's your dog. Why would it haunt you?
No, last time a cannon was used.
No.
What's wrong with cannons? Aside from the near death of your character.
I believe it is your turn.
It is. Hold on.
Makatza. Excuse me,
You have
Makatza.
your phone on you?
I'm taking.
always
I
have my
am
phone on me,
meta
but I
taking
can't
notes.
actually mess with stuff, Hannah. I don't reception out here.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't
So.
really run back and forth in the house.
That's cool.
All right. Set the scene for me again. Sorry.
Alright.
So the two entrances are covered
Two
in
entrances
vines.
are covered by like thick black vines.
Okay.
This right here is a giant leaf like conglomeration right now that right now looks bestial, like lion in form, and is starting to like edge its way towards the door.
Okay.
So both these two entrances are blocked off with vines, and of course it is the two dead hanging bodies up there.
Oh, good. They're both dead. Excellent. That's gonna be something great to explain to the townsfolk. Oh man.
I swear, guys, it was this guy with no face.
Oh,
He's not a hallucination.
Sorry, I forgot to mention this. Around their neck is lockpicks on necklaces.
Oh, I hate you. Okay. Yeah. So
So I'm doing my job as a DM.
Yeah.
What's your dog hit point?
Oh no, baby.
Pull him up. Listed it says 11, but do you want me to roll for it instead?
Give it like me. Since it's a war dog, I'll let you
Thank you.
not lose this
Thank you.
this quick.
Is there any way to up Captain's hit points?
No.
Like genuine questions, as I just
No.
heard the hit point. Oh.
We're
Alright.
gonna be sad, aren't we?
He's gonna get one shot at level 15.
Okay. So
Oh, I thought you meant like, yeah, it levels up with mana.
Oh, okay. You made it sound like there was no way
No,
to
my
get
bad.
Captain hit points
Anyway,
up.
continue.
Makatza turns to Bruno and she kind of like tries to keep one eye on the beast, and then she turns to Bruno and she says, "Why don't you try some fire on those, and then I'll keep that thing distracted." And she charges.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, 17. So she's attacking with the short sword, so that's dirty 20.
Hits.
Cool.
Emma has the rolls tonight. Good lord.
Don't say that. I didn't have them
This is where
earlier.
she rolls nothing.
Okay, that's a 6.
See?
Nice.
Or
Never mind.
do I add the attack bonus to?
Yeah, you
that?
do, right?
Then that's a 9.
Oh, nice. You slash, and you see like the vine tendrils just, and then form back together, kind of tying
Ooh.
itself as the creature.
Okay, so it's dodge and dash. Got it. And
Captain's turn, right? Or
Yeah, it would be Captain's.
Or you have bonus actions or movement if you
Are you
want to
already
take it.
moving?
the movement, I think I'll just back away a little bit
Okay.
from the,
Yeah,
you know, I
back- yeah.
charged up to attack it.
Backed away a little.
So, Captain.
Okay, so Captain, I'm gonna order Captain. Okay, so I know Makatza is gonna need protection, so I'm gonna have him tell him to move up close to her.
Okay, like there.
Boy.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's what's his speed again? Like 40.
That's like
That's 40.
20 feet of movement, so.
Okay, so he's good. So I'm gonna tell him to stay close to her.
Mm-hmm.
So, while you are in 5 feet of him, spellcast reaction. Okay, so you can use a reaction to make a melee attack against. Wait, let me reread this. Okay, when a creature within 5 feet of the hound casts a spell, it can use its reaction to make a melee attack against that creature. When damage to the creature is spell. Something like you get. Can you read this? I might be misunderstanding that.
Which one?
The long one.
When a creature within 5 feet of the herd hound casts a spell, you can use a reaction to make a melee attack against that creature. When it damages a.
So it says that creature. Is it talking about it or the creature? I'm
So
just trying to.
an enemy
I'm
is
trying to
within
understand
5 feet of that, and it casts a spell, it can attack the enemy.
Okay.
Oh, it's the mage
Okay.
killer feat.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Mage Slayer.
Cool.
Okay, so I misunderstood that.
No, you're good. You're good.
Dog with defeat.
Pack attack tactics. Oh wait, no. Okay, wait, no.
He's got a
Pack.
under his belt.
So I got it mixed up with the pack tactics. So I'm sorry to our listeners. This is the first time I'm using this animal.
Companion users.
Don't you have a familiar?
I don't see Reginald being useful right now. unless
Mine's
we
at
just
home.
Literally throw Reginald at the enemy so he can get eaten.
Okay.
should've
Well,
kept
okay.
his own
I'm just gonna have
Getting some shared cards.
Captain stay with him. Stay with Makatza,
Okay,
and
and
just at a ready.
that was Captain's turn?
Yeah, he's not attacking or anything as of now.
alright. So,
So that's yours.
the creature, big as it is, kind of squishes down in size and squeezes out the door and kind of grows, moving very slowly out to within range.
Oh, that's the thing?
Yeah.
I hate it.
That's what people say when they see me.
And it'll make an attack against Bruno. That is a 5. Wait, no. My bad. That means not 5. I read that wrong. 17 to hit.
From a 5 to a 17?
I misread. There was a 1 and a 5.
Okay.
Yes, that hits.
Alright. And so the, it's going to, smack you with its tentacle arm thing. And you take...
20.
No, shush.
18.
11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
As it kind of slams you and knocks you back, jarring you.
Sorry.
And then it'll make its other attack against Makatza.
Oh no.
Other attack, great.
Does a 16 break?
Yeah.
It's going to
I don't.
attack you also with its tentacles. That is 3 points of damage as it just slams down on your shoulder blade, and you know, you don't hear a crack, but you definitely like feel the pressure as it, you know, kind of pushes it down almost out of socket, but just not enough. And that'll be the end of the beast's turn.
Okay.
Bruno?
Okay.
Ouchie, ouchie.
Makatza
big
yells,
ouch.
I changed my mind. Why don't you attack that thing?
Oh god. Okay, so Bruno's gonna crap. Okay. Would it be so
Villagers in the background be like,
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to move get around on the no, yeah, I'm gonna get next to Makatza. Because again,
So, like,
knowing
right there?
yeah, just in case. And I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt, and I can use it now.
Yay!
And not worry about killing anybody important.
Oh, okay. So, quietly crying in the distance.
Alrighty,
Does it have to
so
make a save, or is it an attack roll for you?
it's an attack, yeah, so
The fall of man.
no kidding. Okay, that's an 8.
Just 8 total?
Yes.
As you get your guiding bolt ready and cast it, it hits the stone right above its head, and you miss.
imagine missing.
So we come back to... Wait, do you have like any other action or bonus action? Or?
No.
No? Are you gonna stay there with your...
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you still holding the torch out
Yeah.
of curiosity?
Yeah. Wait, should I have clarified I sheathed my knife? Or I'm understanding how would I be like casting it? Just
No, you
with my fist, maybe? If I has to have
I
my
feel
knife.
like that's just implied.
I
I
mean,
thought it'd
like,
be cool if you like punched
they
it
can
and
kind of
launches out
punch
of
it
her
if you
arm.
want. If
Okay,
you,
yeah,
you know.
yeah, I'll do that. That sounds cooler.
Dope.
Just shooting off key blasts from Dragon Ball. Just
So, Makatza?
I guess that's not a free action, though.
Crying is a free action.
Wow, okay.
I really didn't know what to cry about.
Ooh, shots fired.
Cool.
Sorry, I saw a meme like that on Pinterest. I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
I
that's
have to use
fair.
that.
This is cruel.
I understand she has a
unnecessary.
ball of anxiety. That doesn't mean she doesn't have, like, a calm for battle. So she yells to Bruno, can you throw that? And kind of, like, gestures to the torch in his hands. And,
Small baby hands.
but she lifts her short sword and goes to attack the thing again.
Okay.
That's 9 plus 3, so
ASMR.
Click.
Imagine an entire episode of this podcast done in ASMR.
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
I think
my
that's a
ASMR high
15
fives.
total?
15 breaks.
Okay, so that's another futile slash at the... I'm gonna go for the neck, I'd
Alright.
say. That's 4.
4 total?
Yeah. Piercing.
As you stab it in the neck, and then the little hole just kind of slowly closes as the tendrils just kind of squish back together.
Expected that. And she backs up again.
Okay, I am going to, Bruno, okay. Okay, Bruno's gonna holler at Captain and say, Captain, here. And I'm gonna give him the torch and tell him,
Your dog has better dexterity than you? That's terrible.
The distrust.
Captain's probably really good at playing catch.
It is a dog.
Captain, fetch!
I'll give Captain the torch.
Who else got all Hannah's missed shots?
Oi!
You're not even here.
Roaster Universal.
Valid.
Give Captain the torch. And tell him go make a trail, and he's just gonna go around with the flame and try to catch what he can on fire.
That seems a little
Okay.
counterproductive.
Especially when you're
You realize
surrounded
there's
by
no
these
roof, right? It's still raining.
How's the torch been lit this whole time?
I mean, they still stay lit, but like it's gonna be harder to light stuff on fire, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like a small little flame. It's like
Is this rain like Vietnam rain or like afternoon shower?
It's a pretty bad thunderstorm.
it's a pretty bad downpour, but like the walls providing enough cover that's not like just blowing it out. But
I can already imagine, Captain, I am the goodest boy. Goodest boy must like fire.
okay, I mean you can still do that. I'm just asking.
I'll
No,
say,
Captain,
well,
sometimes.
I want him to try and light something on fire, see if
Okay.
fire actually beats it. So he goes over and tries to. Well, okay, so he runs over to me and tries to see what his movement, how much space I have.
Mm-hmm. 15.
You give him the torch, and then
What's he running at?
I'm gonna say the people are hanging, right? So he can't. It's not.
You can't reach him now.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Dang, she was about
Okay,
to
no.
creep me.
I was trying to make
Straight
sure. I was
up.
trying to make sure. Then I'd take it all back and say, take the
The
people
villagers
down.
will never know if there's no body.
No, he's not eating dead, infected people.
Well, I
whatever.
wasn't saying eat. I thought light on fire.
Yeah, I thought we were.
Anyway, so what is?
Anyway, I'm gonna have him go over. The creature is only like halfway out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he can't get in. Dang. Okay.
Well, it's... No, it go back to full size. What if he jumps on its back and, like, slams it down into
Oh,
the
so yeah,
back?
this would be the next best thing. Yeah. So I'm gonna.
Alright.
Wait, I'll see what the movement is on that. 'Cause he has 40.
That's 20 plus 15 is
35.
35. So it still has 5 more to jump on top. So have Captain make a athletics or acrobatic check.
What is that? Okay.
Oh no.
What is athletics?
Athletics is strength.
Strength.
Acrobatics is dex.
I don't even do acrobatics.
Oh boy.
I don't like the sound of that.
Whoa.
Strength is
We're
higher.
just dissing
Or just-
you for not having dex. The fall of man.
Oh,
bad is
my
that?
rolls!
How
My
bad is
luck is running low.
What is it?
That's a 7.
As Captain jumps, the tentacle arm kind of bashes Captain to the side and deals 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Are you keeping track of Captain's health?
Yeah, I'll keep track of his.
Come on, you muscular dog, live. As many insults as I throw at you and as much as I don't let you in the museum, live.
Let's not make this a JoJo episode, please.
Oh, you had to go there.
How much damage did I do to you early? Or, Hannah?
You did, I think it was
11?
like
18, I think.
11. Shut
11.
Up.
I don't know.
It was 11.
I've been like half.
And only 3 to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. 3.
Okay.
That concerns me. I don't like that you're asking.
I'll say, yeah, okay. Oh, I'm not gonna spoil anything because I think I know what's going on here, but I'm not gonna.
Do you?
I think.
Uh-oh.
I haven't told you anything.
No, you haven't, but you've been asking questions. DM has been asking
We
questions.
don't like when the DM asks questions.
Alright, so,
It's...
Bruno's turn is now over. Not Bruno's.
That's Captain's.
Captain's turn is now the monster's
He just follows
turn.
my orders.
No.
So I get
The monster is going to stare at Makatza and lash out. 12.
Doesn't break.
Doesn't break. As the tentacles swipe over your head, you duck. And it's going to go for Bruno again. 19.
Yes, it hits.
So
I
as
rolled out the train against them.
19, it just goes, a tentacle goes straight for you, and it's moved out now, fully out. It goes straight for you, it hits you square in the chest. I need you to make a strength saving throw. As you
Because my
get,
strength is amazing.
Do you want to borrow one of my dice?
you get
Does it need dice jail?
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
18.
You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, but you don't fall prone.
Okay, so I just get hit.
So,
10
if I
points.
math correctly, okay.
How much health are you at?
You did 11 the first one.
11?
Thought you did.
Yeah, 30 minus 11. 14. That's not right. That's 19.
That's not math at all.
Got it!
30 minus 11. It's 19.
That's what I
It's
said!
19, yes. So
19.
10, so I'm at 9
Nine
now.
Okay,
Oh
my
my.
bad, my bad.
Oh my lord.
What's your health?
12. So right now I'm actually doing better, I think.
Let me see what health spells I have.
And the creature moves forward a little bit more as it tries to encase Makatza in tentacles, but Makatza backs away as it like kind of reaches for you. And it's now Bruno's turn. Sorry, my math is wrong. My mind is shot.
It's okay. Okay, getting hit. Bruno is trying to figure out what to do about his health.
Do you have a health potion?
No.
No.
Oh.
Man.
We had the cleric. We were like, we'll be fine. We have the cleric, and look at us now.
It's like I kept pushing health potions at the store.
I said it once. and I'll say
Caleb
it again.
leaning from the heavens. Wow! It's almost like I was encouraging you to be smart.
The fall
Oh,
of
there,
man.
cleric, we'll be fine.
How's that cleric working out?
I guess we'll see in a minute.
That cleric is about to be.
Let's see how long you do without a cleric.
I won't.
Hannah finally snaps. Under stress to keep Bruno alive. I believe in you.
Oh, crap.
You know who else can go a long time?
I just found the other benefit of my
Barbarian.
bracelet again.
Yes.
Which is, I have an extra +1 to all of my slashing and piercing. So, like, not that it's gonna do much good,
Are you kidding? It's gonna do a
But-
lot of good. One adds up.
against this thing?
Ones add up.
Sometimes it's the difference between going to defender and hitting.
That's true.
Quite literally, me and Colby's one brain cell is the difference between a normal being and our genius selves.
Genius is not the
So
word
what are you
I would
doing?
use.
We drank the
I'm gonna
genius
cast Cure
juice.
Wounds on
You have
myself.
no evidence.
Wow.
That's wise.
Just
Cleric need heals.
I'm at last at no, because I already figured out what I'm doing.
This is
for
the
it.
reverse of Bruno Man handouty. This is just.
Ouchie, Bruno man.
Ouch, ouch.
This is Bruno, like, just deal with it, God!
Okay,
Want
yeah,
some turkeys?
Bruno, I'm also gonna back up some. What am I doing? It's a D. What are my D's? Where'd you put my? Why did you... I'm gonna move also.
Idiot communication.
Oh wow, 8.
excuse me, my bad.
Casting 8, 12, 13, 15. Yes, I get 14 hit points back.
Nice.
If you're keeping track, also DM.
Mhm.
I think I was like 14. Yeah, and I'm gonna move back over. Where was Captain knocked?
To the side, right, like here.
Okay, and I'm gonna back up, like, just toward him, but not, like, completely.
What, like here?
Yeah, that's good.
As you move back, it's gonna take a attack of opportunity.
Oh, crap, I forgot about those.
Death. The fall of man.
Alright, so. Does the mod 20 hit?
Oh
Gotta get those 14 hit points.
This is unnecessary.
It's going to reach out and 4 points of bludgeoning, but I need you to make a strength check real quick.
Uh oh.
Another strength.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, problem.
Wait, it's just 4 points bludgeoning. What's next?
That's 8.
8.
Yes.
As it hits you in the chest, 2 other tentacles quickly wrap around you, and you are now grappled.
Tavern.
And
Hannah, do you have Sacred Flame?
I
Yes.
also need you to take
I would recommend doing that.
I'm doing that next.
3 points of necrotic damage.
What?
And as it drains your life force, you see like wounds in its neck slowly start to heal.
Dang.
Oh.
It has the. Oh, that's kind of cool though. You gotta admit, it's like undead plants.
Okay, well I know what I'm aiming for next.
Slurp. The big slurp.
Could use some help.
Hold on, I have an idea. And
Is my math correct? Are you at 19 hit points?
Okay, so it's 9.
Extra
the
sass.
DM arrived with an attitude today. Dang.
No kidding.
Sass.
You know, it was that 19 points.
Can we make one, Caleb?
No, please.
Aww.
So it's now it's Bruno, right?
So,
Bruno's turn.
Well,
So-
didn't Bruno just go?
Yeah, so it's Makatza's turn now, right?
Yeah.
Now it's Makatza.
Okay.
Makatza.
I don't like that you did this voice.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to use my crossbow, and I'm going to try to shoot down the dead bodies of Dren or Suez.
Okay.
What did you say I had?
What do you mean?
As far as health. Because you keep track also?
19, I think.
Yes,
Or
ma'am.
no?
You were at 14, you gained back 8.
I was at
You just told me you were at 14.
I was at 9 hit points and I gained 14 back for casting
Oh,
the
okay.
cure wounds
So
on
14
myself.
plus 9 is
So I should be at
23.
16 right now.
23.
Because
16?
yeah.
You told me
Never
that
mind.
later.
So that's a 17 to hit.
You're aiming for which one? Or
Who's closer?
Dren?
So I'll shoot for Dren, and then actually, too late to retcon that I use one of my acid bolts.
Retcon, like, you don't, or you do?
Like I do. I use
No, you
one.
can use one of those, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You shoot, and it hits, like, the green spear, and, like, slowly starts to disintegrate. It'll drop next round.
Okay.
That was your action, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I have any bonus actions or anything, so.
Do you want to move? You're still right up next to it.
You be careful, though, if you move too far out of the
Right.
range opportunity attack.
I'm gonna try to get to its side.
Like, this side or this side?
Farther away from the wall.
So, like,
So kind of
Here?
towards Bruno, yeah.
okay. Any move, like, kind of staying in range so it doesn't
Yeah.
try to attack you.
Yeah. Goading it, almost.
Yeah, it is now, Captain's turn.
Captain. Okay, so
Captain has to take half his movement and get up from being slung across the room.
okay, so that's 20.
Ouchie.
Mm-hmm.
Not the
I would
dog.
assume you're not exactly paying attention to Makatza right now. You've got problems of your own to worry about. But she's like pointing frantically at the other body dangling.
Okay. How high would you say that they are? The bodies.
15, 20 feet.
Okay, so this count couldn't do anything.
And Makatza is grappled right now.
I am?
Too. Okay.
I mean, Bruno is grappled right
Let's
now.
see,
Okay, I was like-
I know,
I'm sorry,
I'm
my bad.
grappled.
I
Where?
misspoke.
That was scary.
I was staring at Emma and I was like, oh yeah, Makatza. But no, wait, I'm talking to Bruno.
What? Where? Exact? Like so. 15 feet. Where in there?
15?
Oh, yeah. You said. Well, you
15.
said the bodies are 15, 20 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Where? Like as far as like location of where I am.
Suez is here. Dren is here.
And I shot at Dren. So Suez would probably be like straight above you, I think.
Okay.
Right? That's what I said.
Oh.
I think we mispronounced her name and now it's just Suez Canal forever.
Boat got stuck.
Suez Canal
Okay.
Evans.
I'm
No
gonna.
more world trade.
He's not gonna be able to. Okay, so I'm gonna have Captain just try to get in front of the creature and just distract or like bark at it just to get its attention away from us and
Like here? That's as far as it can move. You just have its movement to get up.
Wait,
so it was
Where is
here.
Yeah.
Could he make it here like instead of going there?
Mhm.
he's right
So,
next.
yeah, I'll do that
he's right
there.
next to you, isn't he?
Yeah, he was, but it took half his movement speed to get up because he was knocked to the wall.
Okay. Yeah, because I was gonna suggest having him try to bite at your.
I'll
Your
use
thorns,
a spell to
so.
get out of this.
Can
I
Is
mean,
it verbal, somatic, and component? Do you have to use hand movements? Are you
Sacred
grappled? I love my job.
We do a little troll.
We do a little trolling around here. How much trolling do we do, Colby?
Is this his
Just a little.
V and
Just a
S? So
little.
is that verbal and somatic?
You have to use hand movements and your words, verbal and somatic. Right?
If it had an M, it'd be material. You need something for it.
I'm not gonna be able to do anything.
Is
but
Captain's turn done? You can roll strength
Yeah.
to try to break the grapple.
And
on
would you like to
my
use
turn.
different dice?
I'll do it on my
Oh,
turn.
that's right. Now it's my turn.
Yeah, because that
So,
was Bruno. But yeah,
Makatza.
he's barking.
God.
Well, Bruno. Captain is barking, and I'm trying to get
Does-
his attention. And that's
A
Calculating to make sure.
wait. 15 break.
Yeah.
All right. You take
15.
5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's less good.
Make a strength roll.
Okay, hold on. Let me do the math on that. 5 points, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's. All right, we're in single-digit territory, boys.
7, right?
Ouchie.
Okay. And
Strength
yeah,
check.
strength check.
That is not my strong suit. Let's go.
Zooey mama.
Oh, that's an 18 though. That's great.
Diary one pick it over here.
Yeah.
As it tries to wrap around you, you said 18 for the base roll.
Yeah, so 19 total.
You succeeded. So as it tries to wrap around you, you kind of like push it away and back up right before it can close around you.
The twig looks like Jonathan Joestar right now.
Stop.
We can't keep name dropping things, Alex.
Jojo would never. Rocky would never.
Really?
Rocky might not, but now that Netflix
Children.
owns it-
Oh no.
Anyway, so that was the creature's first attack. It is now Bruno. There's a 16 break.
I'm 16 my AC.
Okay, goes to defender. So
Oh, thank God.
as it tries to sink its little like life-sucking spikes out of you, it like grazes your armor and can't get any of your skin.
I like this monster.
I do not like this
I
monster.
do not like this monster.
Oh, sounds like a personal problem.
It does, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
And now it is Bruno's turn.
Okay. It says strength to try and get out of him. Get out of the vines.
Yeah.
We do a little trolling.
Okay, so that's a 16 plus 2 is 18.
To break,
Yes.
you push out of the vines and you successfully break its grapple as its vines kind of retract back into its body.
Okay.
Freedom. Woo!
Is that an action to break a grapple?
I
I
think,
think
so.
it is.
Yeah, so that's your action.
Run!
No, I can't run! Okay,
Well, back up out of range.
I was already out of range.
It's a flirt monster.
Well, that's your
The
problem.
whole
now.
thing is covered in vines.
All right,
Okay,
my solution's done.
Dungeons and Dragons is a very collaborative effort in which we ridicule each other and hope that helps.
I ridicule each other anyway.
I mean, yeah, that's called being your friend,
It's
but
an it says it's
I
an
love all
action
of
to
you. I hope
cast
you know that.
anything.
Colby,
Unless
I
it's...
don't love you.
You said in my lap.
I don't love you.
that's gonna be something for our audience to hear.
You let me sit in your lap like an hour ago.
I let you. I said
Oh.
you left too.
Yeah, we both did.
It was me and Philip sitting.
To our
at the same
audience,
So
I'm
then how
so
could you
sorry.
hate me?
I'm not.
time. I hate you.
I hate you.
Again,
you.
DM came with an
I
attitude
hate
today.
you.
Okay.
The sass is just
Oh,
So Alex
skyrocketing.
is excited.
I can only do this if I have a bonus action,
What?
right?
No, you have. Doesn't everyone have a bonus action? Yeah. Everyone gets a bonus action.
It's usually for minor stuff.
Yeah, like you can cast that as a bonus action.
Okay, then yes, I'll...
Everyone has an action, bonus action, and movement on their turn. But
Oh, okay.
certain people have like rogues have the dash movement on their bonus action.
Oh, okay, so like
Normally
we all...
the dash takes up your action, but
Okay,
for
s-
rogues, dash and stuff takes up your bonus action. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I should have clarified
So
that.
we all have a minor bonus action
A
and...
major action and movement.
Okay.
And movement, and then...
Okay.
Major, minor, run.
Got
Okay,
it.
okay, that
I'm sorry,
helps.
I should have
no,
clarified that.
it's
Alex
fine. That
has
Just
helps.
writing that down.
That helps out a
And run.
lot.
'Cause like
So,
college.
okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna cast spiritual weapon and do a
That's
You should have run.
short sword.
Again, lame. No, I'm kidding. That was
Hey.
But I'm gonna cast it right Okay, so you said Lady Evans is like above me, or is
Yes.
like there. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna cast it at like the vine that's like holding her.
Mhm.
Or is it a single vine or
It's a spear right through the neck.
is it
Like-
attached to anything or is
The
it
wall.
just floating? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. Can I turn it to an axe?
An axe?
It's like a small hand axe.
Sure.
Okay, small hand axe and try to like cut.
Do you have any
cut it
action
out.
left? Is it an action to command it or a bonus action to
I
command
don't
it?
think so. Let me read this.
What spell is it?
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Cleric spell.
Yeah, it's a pretty good spell. I used it as a chef.
You did?
You remember when I just stood there
When you
spamming
cast
spells?
a spell,
It
you
was
can
not
make a
was able to be
melee
close.
spell attack.
That's how I managed it.
That's right.
Bonk.
As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon 20 feet. Okay, no, I think it's I think I have to make like an actual like attack against.
Okay, so
Shit.
it's just summoned right now?
Yeah, so it's just there.
Okay. And that's Bruno's turn?
Mm-hmm.
And Bruno, after Bruno's Makatza.
Back
Yeah, okay,
to
sorry.
there.
Back to Makatza. It's now back to your turn. The acid has ate through the spear and the body has dropped with a thump.
Do I notice any
Solid.
change in the monster?
It kind of like turns its head real quick, but then just kind of looks back. But that split second opportunity attack is your reaction.
Okay, so I...
If you want. You don't have to, but...
There's literally no downside.
Okay,
Well,
well,
unless there's like...
Unless there's a mechanic I don't know about.
So, again, let me clarify. Bonus action, movement, reaction.
so this would be...
Your reaction.
And then I'd still have an action after
Yeah,
that?
you'd still have an action, but like, if it was moving out of your, like, range of fire, you won't be able to take an opportunity attack because that's your reaction.
Okay,
But
well...
right now, it's your opportunity attack as it looks quick as the armor like as the figure thuds. So.
Okay, well, I've still got my crossbow out, so I'm gonna... Shoot him.
Bolts.
Shoot
no,
him. Shoot
no.
him.
I have 3 acid bolts, so, I call Bruno, you got the other one?
Yeah, I got her.
Cool. Okay, that's... Well, it's a 10. Yeah, okay, so 16, I think?
Breaks.
Excellent. And I'm shooting with the acid bolt, so I don't know. I think that's a +3 to the attack. I don't recall.
Is acid bolt a spell?
No,
No,
it's
it's the crossbow bolt that I bought.
Ah,
It's a
okay.
scorpion.
So 7.
She has that.
No, I don't.
No, I haven't.
Scorpion.
7 points of damage as you... It pierces it, like, right in the chest, and you hear... As it
That's a
slowly just makes,
Me desiring beans at 3 a.m.
as
That's
you
a
see,
different
like,
sound.
the acid just slowly disintegrate around it, and it's angry.
No!
Is it-
I thought it was happy.
Are the vines going back? Do we see that?
Right now they're not, but like they're trying to form, but the acid is slowly eating away.
Now
It
you know
just
what
kind of
my
like
job feels
wiggles
like.
back and
To
forth,
make everyone
tendrily like.
Wish I had more poison available. So I still have an action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How long does it take to reload your crossbow? Like a.
Oh shoot.
I think it's a turn. It's an action to reload it,
Crap.
if I remember correctly.
I forgot
about
that
to
like
look at mine,
reloading is an
so-
action, so that's my bad.
No, that's good. Cool.
Okay. So now I have 1 singular acid bolt and gonna load that into my crossbow.
Okay. Is that your turn then,
Yep.
or okay? And now we go to Captain's turn.
Let the dog live.
Okay, where's? Okay, so him barking is not distracting the thing at all.
No, not really.
So, okay, I'm gonna tell Captain to go and try to. I want Captain to go up, and jump on top of the creature and try to.
On top of the creature.
Yeah, start. Where's this? Does this thing have a head?
Kinda.
You say that without certainty.
I mean, like it has like a head shape, but like you don't know if that's where its like brain or central is. It's taking the strange form of like a giant dog, lion, beast with 4 legs.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's just the form it took on. You didn't say that.
Yeah.
Okay. Crap.
I'm just thinking, if you try to make it jump on top each time, it'll have to make acrobatic or athletics.
Yeah.
If you just want it to bite normal, it doesn't. It just has to break armor.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna tell Cat and bring and have him. I know it's gonna be strength, but his is as good as mine. To try and drag the body.
That body over there.
Yeah. Try to bring it to me.
Okay. As it
Ooh.
moves closer, it grabs the body and drags it to about here.
Okay.
No strength.
Strength.
It's-
Okay.
It's a war dog used to carrying people.
Okay. Yes, and that's gonna be his turn.
All right. Now it's the creature's turn. The creature makes another attack towards Makatza again. 12.
No.
Doesn't break. And another attack towards Bruno. 17.
Breaks.
I thought it was nat 20 from that expression.
No.
Yeah, I got nervous too.
All right. So it's gonna try to grapple you again, but first you take
I don't like that face.
10 bludgeoning damage from it, as it just
Why
boom
me? Why me?
smacks you again, and make a strength roll to avoid being grappled.
Okay, good. That's a 21.
Oh
You
my god.
barely avoid being grappled as you beat it away with your dagger and just, like the palm of your dagger. And it just kind of retracts again and starts moving this way and then towards you slowly.
Did it hit Captain?
No.
Alright. So
It's now Bruno's
it's
turn.
my turn. Okay.
Knock the body down.
Oh, so yeah, I'm immediately gonna try to knock the body down off the spear with the axe that I still have summoned.
The body is
It's a
lined up right behind you right there, just saying.
Mhm. Yeah, so I'm gonna. It says it does force damage. Do I have to roll to attack it?
You
Attack
roll
the
to break
spear?
the armor of the spear, I guess. It's not going to be that high, but
Yeah. That's a 16.
it breaks, so roll damage.
Okay. 6 plus 12.
As it chops the wooden green shaft of the spear, and the body chunk right behind you, and as that loud thud hits the ground, the creature's going to take a reaction to try to reach towards it. You're in the way.
Oh god.
Owie.
Big brain.
Poor god. Poor Bruno.
18 break.
Yes.
As it reaches and hits you hard in the chest, you take. Where's my dice? Here's my dice. 8 points of bludgeoning
I'm gonna
damage.
kill you.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Thank you so much, Alex.
You want to hear the joke, Caleb? I told them.
Not right now.
Okay.
I'll write it down because I have to write that down.
I'm at 6, so I'm out.
-2.
Yeah.
I'd like you to make a death saving throw for me.
14. Oh, do I add anything to it?
No.
I have
Just-
14.
14. You succeed your first one.
Okay.
It's 3 death saving throws, right, Alex?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it all in a row, or is it turn
We
based?
usually do it all in a row, but this time it's up to you since this is a new campaign.
For now, we'll do it each turn we roll.
There we go. Add suspension.
There's a thing on your sheet where it says fair success on death saves.
Yeah.
So you succeeded once, and you're currently pushed back on top of the other body, unconscious right now, trying to fight to stay conscious or stay stable. So we are now back to Makatza's turn. As you see your friend brutally get hit and then bashed against the wall and just kind of go limp on the ground.
Well, did she see me?
I assumed you did. I mean, you're right there, right?
Yeah.
You would probably hear the of all the armor that Bruno's wearing, and just
What's your armor around? What is it?
Mine is, I think it's 16.
No, I meant what is the
kind?
armor you're wearing? That's what I was
Breastplate.
asking. Okay. I was just curious. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
and we go back to Makatza's turn.
She wants to look over, she really does, but she does not want to take her eyes off of this thing. And she heard the other body hit the ground, so she's going to...
This way.
Why? She's going to shoot at it with her last acid bolt, I think.
Okay.
Anger face.
I mean, obviously. Just bribing the DM.
We don't make those jokes.
No.
We don't make
Somebody killed those jokes. Somebody killed those jokes.
Oh,
No, it's okay.
my apologies.
Ouch.
You! I will! You have incurred the wrath of a god of demons. I can't say that name here, but I will do
I had
things
to
to you.
do it.
Can I have second?
15?
You know I had to do it.
Breaks.
Alright, that's acceptable now.
Okay,
Yo, these are good.
They are, dude.
I am so sorry. I didn't write down what the acid bolt does. What do you think it'd be just like 1d4 poison?
I think it's
Yeah, 1d4 acid.
Okay.
Never mind.
Ooh, is acid a new damage type?
It's always been a damage type.
Clown.
Acid, poison, whatever.
I'm stupid.
No,
I'm sorry
you're
about
good.
that.
Acid, poison, venom are all different.
So 1 point of poison slash acid
No, poison and
damage.
acid are different, so.
Okay, acid. 1 point of acid damage.
What is food?
How many points of normal?
Little does he know.
8.
Okay.
Base.
So 9 total.
Okay. So, as you fire off your arrow, it is now Captain's turn. Though I'm gonna say when you go down, Captain's trained to go to your aid when you go down, so he's gonna drop the body and rush to you. What?
Nothing.
So Captain rushes to you. No opportunity attacks because Makatza just shot and the beast is now focused there, and Captain is over there licking you. And now it is that's the end of Captain's turn. It is now the beast's turn.
Do I get to know what the attack did to that thing?
What? Oh, that's right. My bad. As you shoot it, it like sinks in and like slowly starts to like disintegrate the same way. But you tell the other spot where you hit like stop like spreading the acid and is now slowly, not as quick, starting to reform.
Ooh.
And so now the creature will go for you, Emma.
Naturally.
I mean, for you.
14.
Even.
As it hits but doesn't make like any like damage, just kind of like grazes you. It kind of like growls like a normal animal, but almost like humanish also. As it just kind of, just gets angry again and just. And since the other target is down, it's gonna make another attack against you. Mod 22.
Yeah, that's not great.
That's not great.
Bruno, heal him. Oh wait.
3 points of damage.
Okay.
Bludgeoning as it just whacks you, but nothing happens. No, I mean, you don't like fall or anything. You take damage, but...
3?
You got whacked.
Big old tentacle pimp schmack.
And then...
We're gonna have to edit that out.
We don't have to edit that out. That's funny.
Big old tentacles, pen smack.
That's not exactly an appropriate phrase anymore. Okay.
They Colby said first.
then you fall. But anyway,
What was it supposed to do?
shut up.
Boys.
Anyway, make your next death saving throw. Bruno.
I thought you were talking to me.
What is it?
The fall of
Please tell me
man.
that's not what I think it is.
3.
Woo!
You
This is not that
failed.
one.
So you failed one of them now, as you slip closer to bleeding out.
I can't do anything. I hate this.
And as we come back to the top of the round, I'd like you to roll a perception check. You, yes.
Advantage, disadvantage, straight up and down?
Just normal.
Okay.
Actually, advantage.
So you kill this character. I like this.
16.
As Puddles.
Where did he go?
There you go.
You said you knew what would happen. As this vine door right here glows with radiant bright firelight, you see Snake Man jump through the entrance, followed by half wolf man Ungor in his half werewolf, half human form. Snake Man, Tiandor, you're up.
I just. Oh my god! I take 17 points of psychic damage and die.
Do I have to roll initiative, or will we just roll an armor?
Just roll for now.
Okay.
And
I'm so
both of
relieved
you-
that I just got dizzy.
Twig, not Twig.
Oh my god!
Tiandor,
Gestures to the buffest character in the room. No, come back! Come back!
roll your first attack of advantage because you're taking this monster by surprise.
Thanks, Dad.
The fall of man.
What? You got advantage.
I know!
Oh my god!
I need to switch sides. I need to go to that side of the table.
Then get on this side.
I'm
You,
not doing that.
I don't for my dice, but they're not rolling well.
Would you
So
like
what?
one of
That is the
mine?
most depressed sound I've ever heard. But they're not rolling well.
What'd you get?
You know, we could add a couple mods, catch it by surprise.
What'd you get?
I got a, a solid 14.
14?
Yeah.
Actually breaks.
Oh, for
Nice!
Hello, space department.
Let's go. Patrick
So
Bateman,
Makatza
honestly.
just like hears
Such a low
Twig.
AC, I couldn't even hit it.
Makatza just hears Twig and screams.
It's AC's 13.
Silica Joe!
It's AC's 13. You kept going like 12s.
Oh.
Or 13s and it kept going to it.
Oh, Bruno. Wait. It requires attunement, doesn't it?
What?
The bracelet. That's what she said when she got it.
You've had it for a while when you're traveling. You're probably attuned to it.
Honestly, at this
What
point.
are you doing?
That was a good
It's been a
question.
week since you've had it.
Yeah, no,
Really?
here's the no,
Right?
that's not what I'm asking. I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, I would have to return to Bruno.
Yeah, that's what I
Yes,
thought.
Tiandor?
What was
Well,
that,
I'm not fine, but
The damage of that flail you gave me, just base.
Base
Oh, what you
damage?
mean based?
Oh.
Flares are D8s, right?
Yeah, they're D8s.
Okay. My bad, I forgot to write that down.
You're good. As this just flash of a firebolt light burns through the vines, you see Tiandor say, "Twig!" as he takes his newly purchased flail and whams this creature in the side
Wait,
of the
what else
head.
were you gonna say?
What?
just
What
Twig.
else were you gonna say?
I don't know. No. I did not say yes I am to Twig.
Oh.
Oh wait, I gotta add my extra fun acid damage because I put a vial in there.
Let's go.
Hee hee ha.
And my hand are just like, yes, please, any
Oh,
help?
Let's go. Alright. So we're gonna be talking about 14 physical damage.
Thank God.
And 5 acid damage.
Ooh, not bad. It wails in pain as the flail just impacts in the head, and as you rip it, it just kind of rips into the head as you see acid burning through its head, and it just in rage and pain and anger.
The sound of being at
Ungor, same with you. You, about the same time as Tiandor's hitting him in the head, roll your first attack with
Wait, I need to
advantage
see where I am.
because oh, that's right. You both have come in and kind of jumped here.
This is it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm more than close enough.
I
Great.
imagine.
So I'm
like,
gonna actually
Makatza's,
use.
like,
I'm gonna use some of my fun
down
werewolf
scared.
abilities, and I'm gonna use me claws first.
Big meaty.
I would just like to
Oh
say
yeah, wait,
that
Alex,
Hold on.
howl for if you're in a half form.
And a half doesn't really warrant a howl.
Come on.
At
I
least
love a
growl.
good howl.
give us like a
Growl.
solid yip.
Growl.
Also,
There we
that's a
go.
21 to hit.
If a 14. I was so disappointed. when
That's
I
a 12 point. That's 12 points of slashing damage from the claws.
Nice.
Okay, so Makatza just like sees what she assumes is Ungor, and she's just like amazed. She's like did not expect.
We
As you
will
sass.
be speaking
I'm
after
over here
this.
like-
As you sink the claws into it, you just slash and tear as you see like tendrils flying off this creature as it screams more in rage.
If I bite it, I pass on werewolf. I pass on lycanthropy too. I kind of want to bite it to see what
Don't.
happens.
Yes.
Did I get to take my extra attacks and stuff?
Oh, that's right. No, actually, this is just your initial. Now you need to roll initiative.
Valid.
Let's go.
Alright.
Initiative. Nat 20.
Let's go.
19!
What'd you
Brother
get,
base.
I think it's 21, right?
You got a 21.
You got a 21. She
Yeah,
got like
yeah,
a
'cause
12.
Okay, so
But nat 20 would
Pass
override
your
that
one
one.
off
No,
the
my
head.
dog was before me. That's how
Give me
bad
the
my
card.
roll was.
I'll need the 2,
Hey,
please.
Captain is the goodest boy.
and what'd you
He
get,
is.
Colby?
19.
So you get the 3.
Let's go.
I need the 4. You're still
Last.
5.
Dead last.
Yeah.
The fall of man.
Funny you should mention that.
Wall of
Hannah
Bruno,
lying
man.
nearly dead in her corner. Darn it.
So, as that happens, we come back to the top of the round. You two already took your turn, so it's Makatza's turn.
Let's go.
Imagine we could go again.
He's the top of the. He's the turn number 1.
I don't want to get out of range of that thing, but I also am now very worried about Bruno since I've kind of had time to process. But also I can't do anything, so
Do you have a
I'm just.
medicine skill?
Yeah, do you have anything?
Do you have any health potions?
I have a +1 to medicine shut.
If you have medicine, you could potentially stabilize them. If you have it as a skill.
You need a medical kit to stabilize.
You can't just do the good old dirt method that
No.
Sarge used.
No.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, then
Imagine
I don't
needing
have
actual
anything.
medicine for healing people. Giving Sarge straight morphine shots.
Alright, then I guess I'll just do the old fashioned and attack it with the short sword. And that's. That was cocked, I'm gonna roll it again, sorry.
No, you're good.
Thank you, my face partner.
Yes, sir. Why are you even having
17?
Right.
Cool.
What part do you enjoy them?
What?
What part do you
Sorry.
enjoy them?
Put that over here by 15 minutes.
Thank
8.
you.
8 points of damage.
Thank you.
What I do?
It takes
The good Doritos.
Would you like
8 points of damage as you
I'm good.
slash
I had a lot of
again
coffee.
as it wails in pain again. And it, you can see that as you've cut this time, red blood is starting to pour out from the center. It's hurt.
She,
I actually think I should have blood.
Okay, wow, backs up a little bit and kind of like gestures to it towards Tiandor and Ungor and gives them like a little nod of appreciation.
Mm-hmm. And you're 3, right?
Yes. Or no, I'm
I'm
2.
3.
I'm 2, sorry.
No.
If
You said we skipped.
That's
that's
what you
true,
said
that's
you
true.
skip
Yeah.
them.
So you're 3, and then it goes to 4, which is
Monster.
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 Is it monster or captain?
Oh wait, yeah, Captain. Where's
What
Captain?
number is Captain?
Captain was 4.
Give me 5. You're 6.
She goes even lower on the totem pole.
And lower and lower. My dog goes before me.
Hey, don't say that. Captain is the goodest of goodest.
It's a good.
I know.
It's a good thing. He wanted to protect you.
Yeah,
I am the goodest boy. I will protect
As
Master.
Captain licks you and tries to like clean your wounds, your next death save you get a +2. Your death save, yeah. And
Do
he
you want?
just takes a defensive stance over you, as it's like base
This
instinct
one's
right
been
now
rolling
is to
really
protect
well.
you. I know normally you control Captain, but like right now
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
going
it's
back to
fine.
its base instinct of protect.
Protect.
I'm gonna coin a new god I love. God, I love Captain.
God, I love Captain.
Yay! Everyone loves the doggy.
Baby
Doggy,
boy.
doggy,
Alright.
biggie, biggie,
It
doggy.
is now the
doggy.
beast turn as it sees the wolf, half wolf creature and the snake man come in.
I'm down.
Alex,
Yes!
11.
Get out of here with that. Is it also magic?
Yeah,
Is this damage magical?
No.
Then wouldn't affect me.
Dang.
Werewolf.
Oh, that's right. It's not silver.
Dang.
It's not silver or magical.
Wait,
Half
what?
wolf form. That's right.
So wait,
I thought that was only full wolf form.
No, you said it was applicable in both.
Oh, okay.
So you're resistant or?
I'm immune to non-magical damage or damage from non-silver weapons. As long as
Wow.
I'm in some form of my wolf form.
But you
Okay.
can't keep that on forever.
No!
Okay.
But I
Yeah.
have magic to fall back on.
Colby,
Yeah.
Fire,
19.
fire.
That sounded like such a threat when you said that. You can't keep that form forever.
does it break?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. As
We're
it
level 3, dude.
Huh?
So we're level 3, dude. I'm not min-maxed.
Sarge at level 1 had an armor class of 18.
I don't care.
Take 14 points of bludgeoning damage, halved. As it just whacks on your head, but you're just like,
Tiandor goes.
Snake noise!
Tiandor goes. I already have brain damage.
I already have a flat head. You can't.
oh, make a strength save to avoid being oh wait, you have a
A
plus 6.
strength?
That's what it says!
Strength saving throw.
No! A 24!
Your vines are nothing!
Clutches his pearls.
Tiandor just does a cool like little spin with his flail as he hits the tentacles trying to grab them, and they.
I'm sorry, Makatza and Bruno struggling for their lives. Tiandor and Ungor.
We just Thomas the Tank Engine. Immediately I get bonked.
I
It's
wish
like
that
that
wasn't.
scene
Oh my god, you
from-
have to see if that's in the public domain. I have to. Da-da-da-da.
All we do is just do 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 do, and then I get, where's the leak, man?
Okay, no, but it does the lead up and then twing.
All right. It was after the monster. All right, Bruno.
Oh.
Come on,
Make
Bruno,
your
roll that
death
save.
saving throw with a +2 because.
Captain.
Oh.
18.
Thank
All
God.
right. You have succeeded. You're now 2-1 right now on your death saving throw.
Yes.
You are stabilizing now.
This is usually
You
where it
want to
all
hang
goes
on
wrong.
to that?
Maybe. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Go
No,
ahead.
wizards don't get healing spells.
All right.
Won't
Who's
be-
up now? Who's the top of the round?
Moi.
Yeah.
I
Go.
would like
Big guy.
to claw.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll use my claw.
That's a. Hold on. That's a 23.
Yeah, that breaks.
I'm in my natural environment of melee damage. So that's 10 points of damage.
You slash through it and rake through it again as more red blood starts to leak out.
Again, really tempted to bite it. I kind of wish what happens.
Please, God. Please, for all that you hold dear.
But think about how cool this thing would look in a werewolf form and have like multiple wolf head tendrils. That'd be awesome.
Alexander.
I mean, terrifying for us, but.
Alexander, I will start crying out of character at this door right now. There are tears in my eyes. Do
Is
not
that it?
test me.
You said I can use magic, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, okay.
Sets up for something cool and then just no.
Who's up next? Number
Me.
2. Makatza.
Okay.
Who's on first? I won't.
But who's on second?
I won't. No, we won't.
Just me.
I love that joke though.
I do too.
So good. I don't get
Okay. Let's-
Show it to him later, Alex.
Ooh, we gotta show it to Colby.
I'm gonna go after
You
a
understand
short
when you're
sword.
You understand?
10?
What rules
Break.
You don't understand when you're a
Or 10
big.
Yeah.
damage.
It's not gonna break.
10
It's a
doesn't
10,
break,
yeah.
I'm the biggest
So-
boy in the party.
Yikes.
Swing and miss.
So swing and a miss.
Alright, who's number 3?
Reality. Oh yeah!
Tiandor.
The grin you just whipped around with was terrifying.
Alright, go. Roll. Break. Do whatever. Do what monks do.
So for my first turn, I'm gonna super epic Yuan-Ti acid slime coat my body.
Ooh.
That's a bonus action.
Please let me just like kind of jump on and flop like a fish.
Just barely like flop it. I'm really tempted to do that now.
Colby, what would a based person do?
Would
He
that,
cracks his neck
would
and
that
just...
count as a movement if I just jump on it?
And just flop like a fish?
Just like get in there.
It
Caleb's
only do
trying
like
to.
a little bit of acid damage, but
It
like...
does a D10.
Caleb's trying to
I
figure
guess
out.
since you're touching it, yeah.
Alright.
He's not just touching it, he's vigorously touching it.
So I'm just gonna like jump up into the air and full arms and legs spread in the jumping jack, just flop onto
As
them
you flop onto
and
it,
grab hold.
It's going
grab,
in.
so you're technically grappling it. Grabbing it.
Do you desperately
I
not
take
want to
that
put it
back
on.
now. I don't want the technicalities.
So if you're just like jumping against it, it's gonna try to like hit you and try to break your
Still
armor.
takes that D10.
Still takes the
fine.
D10, doesn't break with a 5.
No, it's
So it kind of like hits against you, but you're just kind of like on top of it, kind of like ah.
Would you like me to roll your D10?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining the 641T. Ha ha!
I just like to imagine what has to be going through Makatza's mind right now.
Anyway, what a great series of events that didn't cost me an action. I'm
Wait,
going.
don't you have a bite?
I'm not biting a tentacle monster.
I would.
I don't know if
That-
it would be a good thing.
Can I put that in the...
Sure.
Moving on. I'm gonna just let myself fall off and then swing with my snake sword.
Snake
Alright.
sword. I mean, snake sword.
God. Ooh. Eesh. Yeah. 12.
Doesn't break.
Oh, I was so close.
I'll consider unconscious right now, right?
Hmm.
Just
Well, you're still doing your death throws. If you fail your death throw, you'll be unconscious, but slowly winging towards death.
okay.
But if you succeed one more time, you'd be unconscious at 1 hit point.
Oh well, see, I'm not up and moving around. Like I'm not.
No.
I don't
No.
have,
No.
Hmm. I
That's
think I
okay.
will.
The amount of
feel-
laughter that entered your voice with each successive no was horrifying. Nah.
I think I will be a monk.
And
Flurry of blows.
as you should.
Oh, of course. I mean, it's the natural way of things. I'm swinging with my sword again.
You know what that is, right?
What?
That's pretty based of you.
Oh yeah, for sure. God damn, this is not based. What? Oh, shut up. So, 10 doesn't break. I think I'm done with the snake sword. I'm gonna move on.
Wait, you hit it already,
Move on
didn't
to
you?
my
You already
next
hit it
weapon.
once.
I hit it with my flail super epicness.
Couldn't
that
you
I'm about
use
to
your
again.
bonus melee action?
To do what?
That
You can
was-
make a melee strike
that
as a bonus
doesn't-
action.
That doesn't. That's only if I hit with the weapon.
Oh, I thought you hit.
No.
Flurry of blows is 2 attacks, right?
Yeah. So new attack incoming. Dude, oh my lord! I'm supposed to be cool right now. I am failing. Fine.
You just miss.
If that's gonna be the way it is, so be it. I'll keep being a monk. I'm leaving. I'm not getting flurry of blows again this turn, but I'm going to use my super epic Kensei shot ability to make a range attack with a D4. I am gonna sort of like walk over to like where Bruno and Captain are, and just like
Casually strolls.
get between the monster and them.
Ooh.
You're still in its range, so you know you can like not. Oh, wait, my bad. Not have an opportunity to.
He just
take
picks up
against you.
Twig and runs.
But is your what are you using for your shot?
I just have a crossbow.
Okay, I assume it's preloaded in the battle. What's the ability to switch weapons? How long does it take to switch weapons, Alex? In action?
Depends on the weapon.
If you're going from your sword to a light bow,
I would say that's an action.
Okay.
It's nothing big. Do you have any items that you could just like yeet on you? You can also throw a jar of caramels at it.
I do. I'm gonna throw it.
Caramel save
No,
me!
I'm not throwing caramels at it. Those are mine. I'm throwing a dart. I have no reason to have them, so if I can just get rid of them.
yeah, you can just reach into your satchel and quickly throw it.
Why is this? What is the mod for this, Dex?
I mean, it's a thrown weapon, right? So dex.
Okay, well, funny monk means +2 mod instead. 17. I'm gonna assume.
Yeah, 17 breaks.
Why? Why with the darts?
Okay.
This
Good
is
to
like
know.
the lamest thing ever.
He wanted to hit with his fancy falchion.
I don't think I
I
spelled it
did.
right.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I just played it and I don't get to use it. This is super lame. Anyway, I'm gonna stop complaining.
Yeah, no, right
over
now, I'll
here.
say heat of the battle, they don't notice because I would assume your stuff's still
Yeah.
up.
So
She crits.
darts do a D4. I'm just gonna guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, I don't add any mod, or do I add
Dex.
Dex? Okay. 8 damage. Why does that?
That's
that is
a powerful
so
dart.
lame. That is so lame.
It works.
Someone else's turn, not mine. It's probably.
I think it's
Captain's.
Twig.
No, Twig went before me.
3.
I think it's Twig.
You're 3.
I'm 3, yeah.
4, Captain's turn. He'll lick you again to give you another +2 to your death saving
Slurp.
throw.
Schlorp.
Good boy. Good boy.
Makatza yells it for you.
And now, Mr. Mr. Beastman is attacking. No, he's not. Doesn't break. He's now attacking. Also doesn't break. He's doing nothing right now.
He's getting the me dilemma.
The monster's tentacle like shoots out and then retracts and then shoots out and then retracts and then it just looks between all of us confusedly and goes,
Weren't there?
It
They're
is
not
now
dying.
Bruno's turn. As Bruno makes his death saving throw.
If he succeeds.
So +2, so that is 13.
You are now stabilized
Oh,
at
thank
1
God.
hit point but unconscious.
oh, thank God.
Should Captain bring him out of unconsciousness?
It takes medical attention or a long rest.
Dog licks her medical
Kinda
attention.
No. The dog licks was like clean out the wound.
Angel dice.
Alright, so after Bruno, it is now
Thank you.
Makatza's turn.
Back up to the top.
Back at the top, it's Ungor's turn.
Well, you see, I'm gonna slash.
Who could have guessed?
Unreliable.
16.
Breaks.
I was legitimately scared.
Unreliable.
Scared.
13 points of damage.
That looks really, 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 really messed up right now.
Alright.
I have not missed a single attack. That's going to change now that I've pointed it out.
Well, it might, hopefully, fingers crossed, be dead next turn. Can I have my angel dice back?
Yes.
Angel dice.
My turn?
Yes.
Okay.
As you slash through it, you just see like more. You're getting closer and closer to the center. Is more like kind of red meat chunks that look more human come out now.
Red meat
Ugh,
chunks.
I do not like the sound of that,
Wait.
sir.
More human.
Meat chunks. That's a problem for us to solve later. Right now it's homicide. Right, Tiandor?
Yeah,
We're gonna be talking
16.
about the killing
16?
I'm using my short
Not
sword.
snake.
Sorry, I did not clarify.
No, you're good. It breaks.
Cool.
What if I kill Tiandor?
Tiandor never dies.
What if I kill Tiandor?
You cannot.
7.
What if I do?
7 points of damage.
Tim will kill you before you.
Alright.
It
It's
would
still
seem
up,
to beat me
but
unconsciousness.
it's like slowing down. It's like really messy.
Still
You can see that it's kind of looking at the entrance behind those two as it might want to dart.
Gentlemen, stop it.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
With pleasure.
Oh wait, we're saying.
I just realized that was...
I thought that was out of character.
I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. Let me do that in character. I just realized I used the parent voice because I've used it way too much today. My apologies. So Makatza kind of like waves at them and she goes, "Gentlemen, block the doors."
Aye, Twig.
Absolute pleasure.
Now we're up to
Me.
Tiandor.
I'm going to the doorway.
Alright.
T-poses in front of the
No,
doorway.
what I'm doing is I'm
Put
getting
out
between
everything
the monster and the
T-posing.
doorway, but I still want to be like
Yeah.
by it.
There. That you're still in its range and you're backing up slowly to the door.
I'm not giving up on the snake sword. Go! Oh my god!
Would you like to borrow the angel dice?
I would. I'm gonna be a monk again.
I'm gonna be a monk again.
Is this your last key point? Or no?
No.
Okay.
He would have 3 by now.
14.
Breaks.
Let's go! Finally. Thank you for the angel dice.
You're welcome. I'm gonna have
Hello,
to keep
base
that one just
department,
like
did you
in
hit?
special reserve.
Oh yes.
Oh my gosh, yes.
The base department.
Gonna-
always.
That dice.
I'm
gonna give it
was my
wings.
help, my savior.
I'm gonna make it a little crown. Like a very tiny little crown.
That does work.
Random question. If I made a Bard of Heavy Metal subclass, would you let me use it?
Not in this campaign, sorry.
Darn it.
And another
11
one, yes.
slashing.
11
and
slashing.
1 poison.
End it.
Let's
Let's
go!
Oh!
So, hoods flared.
Let's go.
The double T-pose?
Yes.
With the whole snake get up, hoods flared, mouth wide open with the fangs out. He charges forward with the falchion between it and the doorway. Except he, like, since he ran from where Bruno was to the door, he has it on his right side.
Mm-hmm.
So big swing cleaves.
The head of this creature just lops off as it goes flying and rolls, and you see black tendrils just start flailing everywhere, and
Am I the only person that didn't take damage?
Wait.
as it starts flailing, Makatza, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
Wait, is that near me?
No.
Okay.
There's
Is it
treasure.
It's an out of thing.
Angel dice failed me. That's an 11.
11. You take...
Wait, can I use a reaction to grab her? I still have an action.
Oh, sure.
Alright.
You can use a reaction to...
Hey, hide her behind me.
Are
I
you
won't- I
willing?
won't take damage.
Well, Tiandor, if it's just spur of the moment, he doesn't have time to think about it, so do it.
Valid.
Strength.
Mod 20.
You grab
Hide her behind me.
Makatza, not before she gets hit for 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Oh no!
And you drag her to safety as this thing starts flailing, like its limbs and tendrils going everywhere, blood kind of just squirting all over the walls as it kind of just stops and twitches, and the black tendrils kind of melt off of this in the middle of its body. Dead Taxaby.
What's it take?
Cat person.
Oh.
Caleb.
Tabaxi?
Tabaxi.
Yeah, cat person, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Tabaxi. For that whole death row, did I just stand there and just take the hits because they weren't going to do damage to me?
No,
Oh.
you're out enough range.
There's like barely missing.
Just.
You see the, not the Clark estate symbol, not the Evans estate symbol, but what you assume to be the new symbol,
Lyco.
the Lyco symbol.
Oh yeah, Bruno's on. Bruno's on couch. So first of all, I don't see anything because I am too busy like flailing, trying to get away from Tiandor because I assume he's still holding me.
Well, I kind of just like
put me-
grabbed you
just put me
and
down.
brought you behind me to body block the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so she like darts around
I'm the
him.
best person to hide
and-
from behind, and I will take
All right, and that's the end of the combat.
I didn't
So
take it.
you know, it's just as
She doesn't look too good either.
there's just a obviously dead, like you know, might have been dead before the creature took over. Tabaxi just laying there. It's like orange, pretty fair, is all matted, but like just blood.
You said there was a symbol on it. I would like to, analyze the symbol.
Okay.
Does that count?
Yeah. Mhm.
Alright, cool.
Investigation or
Are you able
perception.
to keep a clear head and still do history checks?
That's only a 10.
In a wolf form?
You're not familiar with this symbol. It's not a history symbol. It's more of a modern time like royalty symbol.
Since his
So
wolf senses, so his wolfisms right now, because I did say there's kind of a split between him and the wolf.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna just kind of spur of the moment try to carve it out with a claw so he can take it back and look at it.
You would recognize the symbol as the Lyco symbol.
Did
So
Makatza
she-
go to the body or to Bruno?
Assuming Bruno.
yeah.
Okay, well then I'm gonna follow her to Bruno. 'cause
What is it
I'm
to
worried
check
about-
the symbol? Like,
Or
carve
actually,
it
you
out?
know what? I'm at like 3 hit points, so I'm
What?
gonna say
Or
that
is it
I'm
to carve
like.
it out?
Oh, just Dex.
Dexterity? Yeah, I got a pretty good dex. And I
Or
got-
survival. Your choice.
Don't have survival.
Yeah, I'm at 3 hit points, so
An
I'm gonna
11?
say.
You carved it
Wait,
out
no,
pretty,
sorry, a 12.
You carved it out pretty good.
Okay.
What are you doing, sir?
So I'm gonna say I'm at like 3 hit points right now. So I'm gonna say she's kind of like kneeling, kind of catching her breath, and she like grabs the bracelet on her wrist to
Mhm.
activate it, I guess. So that'll heal her up for 10.
He tears a page out of the back of his notebook and kind of folds the piece of skin in it
Mhm.
to sort of keep it safe.
It's
before
not
putting
skin.
it-
It's like cape.
Oh, cape?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you cut the fabric.
Okay, he put. Oh, I thought you said it was on the creature.
No, it's on the dead Tabaxi's clothes.
Okay, so he
My
kind of
bad.
puts that there and wraps it in the paper before folding it shut and putting it in his components pouch to remember it for later.
Ungor, you don't have to do that. I know what that
So-
is.
While they do that, I'm gonna go walk over to where Bruno's down at.
As you look at Bruno, who's unconscious right now, Hannah, would you like to describe what unconscious Bruno looks like?
So what you see, before Bruno had the hood up still, and whenever they fell, you remove it, you see a pale white, kind of, pale white skin, or pale white face, I'll say, because again, most of the body's still covered. A very lightly tinted blue, long hair, and if you could, I'll say, and my eyes like flickering open a little bit, or like just.
No, you're still like pretty unconscious.
Okay, so that's what you see, but you can very much tell that this is like very female,
Feminine.
features.
Secrets, I see.
You're not over here. You're doing things.
It's
with
pretty
the
obvious.
It's obvious.
Yeah.
He said it was obvious.
Oh my.
Not to mention, I have better night vision right now than all of you.
That's
But
true,
I'm
and it's
standing
still
right in
stored
front
in
of her.
hardcore.
Honestly, yeah, because being like my face is like, let's say, very white and it's very dark, so you can probably.
Extra pale.
But okay, well I'll see Bruno on the ground, so I'll sort of just crouch down and put the finger on the neck to check the pulse and see that okay, they're actually alive. And Captain's still awake, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do any of us have medicine?
Is
before any
Captain
kind?
scared?
I'll say, oh yeah, okay, Captain first seeing him now
It's not even
Oh.
full
in
form.
It's
half
like
form.
barking. It knows Tiandor a little. You
I'll
know?
say, yeah.
But it's full barking like at Ungor, and is half werewolf, half human form.
Can Makatza try to soothe
Someone
him?
shut it up.
Wait. I want to cast animal friendship on him.
That
Okay.
only works with snakes with UNT.
What?
That's why the UNT character sheet they only work with snakes.
It never specified.
So can
Oh,
I
no,
try to
that's the
call
character
him?
sheet. You use the actual monster. That's from the character race.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Anyway, does Captain have a 3 intelligence or lower? I really doubt it.
I think he has. Let me see.
What was it? Makatza?
I was just gonna, oh, I didn't roll. I thought I was gonna let Colby do his thing first.
Yeah, intelligence of 3.
Alright, so he is automatically charmed. So I'm just gonna easy doggy. He's with us.
Not Bruno. Captain
I
calms
keep doing
down.
it too. I keep doing it too.
Calms down, like, but glares at Ungor, because you're half dog, half human, and
I am a wolf, thank you.
You're big scary is what you are to a
Big
dog.
scary big scary
you
elf.
see that as he kind of settles down, he kind of like turns his head and nudges the satchel on his the saddlebag on his saddle.
I swear to God, if Captain had healing his potions the whole time.
I'm gonna open it.
There's a medical kit in there.
Hey!
Oh, thank God.
I pull it out and I'm.
Alright, who's got the highest medical skill?
Any
I
of
got
you
this.
know what to do with this?
I
Wait,
have
medicine's wisdom. I could actually have a +2 in medicine.
I have a
I have a plus
plus.
2 in wisdom too.
I have a +1 in medicine, so.
So me and Colby would actually probably be
I do
best
have
for
a
this.
+1.
Yeah.
She probably has a +1 wisdom?
Yeah.
Colby, which one of us do you think would be better for it?
I'm right by her, so I'll go ahead and do it.
Okay. Now I'm sort of going to walk over after I got my little cape symbol and wrapped it in paper and put it in my components pouch.
So we're rolling medicine for it?
Whichever one of you, yeah.
Wisdom, yeah.
So while you're rolling, I'm gonna say that Makatza's like visibly shaken up, and she keeps mouthing something that looks
Hey. Alright.
That's not bad.
17?
weirdly like my fault.
17?
Yeah.
You learned a little bit of medicine on Snake Island.
Oh, cool.
Snake medicine!
Snake Island.
And from your previous
Snake oil.
life, you learned how to take care of yourself on the road.
oil.
Right.
Yeah. So you know enough to like patch up the wounds and kind of like stabilize, and like you get a little bit of strong smelling herbs and like under the nose, and Bruno gasps awake.
Thank you guys.
Would you say I'm over here by now?
Yeah.
Welcome back to the world of the living.
Would you be like surprised to see us? Because number one, the first
She
thing
wasn't
you see
conscious, that was right.
is my big snake face.
Yeah.
in
No, you're
That's not a
surprised.
welcoming face. Well, it's a
Granted,
welcoming person, but not a welcoming face.
Okay.
granted, I look very concerned.
Take
for
1
you.
point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Yeah, you see my big snake face that's concerned for you.
Yeah, wake up.
And in the background, big
Great,
werewolf and bloody Makatza.
Son of a what the?
Actually, I'm not
Tiandor?
just
Hi, Bruno.
Colby. I'm not just big werewolf. I'm probably soaked in blood by now because I've just been meleeing the thing with my bare hands the whole time.
And you're like wet and matted.
Makatza grabs at your hand, like doesn't even think about it, just grabs at your hand and squeezes and lets go.
Easy, Bruno, human.
Oh God,
I
this
don't
is
think
great.
human's the right word anymore.
What are you talking?
You're not human.
I know I'm not human. I'm an elf.
As
Snakes.
you said, you grabbed the hand. Bruno sees, because the hands and the face are all the only skin that they had showing. Sees that.
The obvious difference in skin tone.
Yeah. Okay. I guess. Ungor.
He sort of he has his arms crossed on his nice shirt, which isn't a smart idea at the moment because that
That
shirt.
shirt is covered in blood.
That shirt's
just
never getting repaired. Tim can scrub his heart. Actually, can Tim work butler magic? Okay. That shirt's never gonna be good looking again.
I already love that he just immediately is in the disappointed dad stance, by the way.
I'm not angry, but I'm very, very disappointed. Actually, I was angry, but I'm not anymore.
I'll explain. But can we just get back to the inn?
Yeah. Alright, so I'll put Bruno on Captain so Captain can carry Bruno.
Honestly, Bruno does not
I'm gonna
try at
go
all
back to regular
to
elf man
change.
before I walk into town and begin being
To
poked by
change?
silver knives.
Yeah,
Oh.
Are you all heading back to town, or like any further investigation with 3 dead bodies here? Or?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
let me go take over that. I'll meet you guys back at the end. I'll take a look here for now.
Wait,
Oh,
before
sorry. I'll meet you back at the end. For now, I'll look. And Bruno.
before okay, as he tries to put Bruno on the cat, and Bruno's just gonna go over and try to spare the dying with the lady,
Which
I
lady?
think. The one who that I'd fallen on.
Oh. Dead. 2 gone.
It was worth a shot.
I'll meet you all at the end, and we do need to talk.
Might I stay with you, Ungor? There's a couple things
Sure.
I'd like to look at.
I'll walk baby Bruno back to you.
Oh my
just-
good heavens.
Take it easy. Me and Doggy will get you there.
Tiandor,
Let's hope that name doesn't stick.
take care of him.
I will, Troy. Don't worry.
You,
He's safe from
you don't
the
have to keep it up.
That's not even what it says.
What?
Dwarvish muttering.
No. Don't worry, Twig.
As you two head back, what are Makatza and Ungor looking
I'm
for?
going to look at all the dead bodies.
Okay.
Everything. How many dice rolls is there? Or just gonna let it be one?
Run dice roll for general investigation.
I'll take.
You can use, since you're kind of half.
12?
Okay.
Oh, wait, since I'm half?
Well, since you're, like, just, like, exited, I'll give you advantage for your senses.
Okay, hold on, that was a 12.
I'll take a look at the.
That's
Shen,
a
or
19.
not Shen, the other. The
Tabaxi?
yes, Leica. I'd like to take a look at Leica.
That's a 19 for me.
As you 19, you get a general look of the room. You see that the two like bodies that had the spears impaled
Yeah.
through their neck, they have that.
Are the spears still there?
Yes, they're like these emerald green wooden spears.
I would like to analyze them, see if I can
Okay,
identify them.
let me. As you notice the like
Mhm.
symbols, the symbol that Makatza showed you for the riddle guy
Mhm.
on their cloaks. You see two necklaces that have lockpicks on them, and you see it in general that it's just a bloody mess. They look like they're of importance, people. What did you get for investigating?
I got a. I'd assume that would be investigation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then a 19.
As you search this dead tabaxi, you see
Oh, thanks.
that there was also a lockpick around his neck also.
I remove it.
You remove it, and you also see that you kind of like gingerly flip him over, and you see on the same left shoulder is the mark.
I don't like this.
Was that in common and out loud, or
I don't think she has a language she can get by you in. She only
what's
speaks,
her languages?
She only speaks Elvish and Common.
I have both of those. I have
Common,
I have,
Common, but quietly.
I have common, elvish, dwarvish, infernal, and giant.
Even if it's quietly, isn't he in wolf mode? So...
No, I've just gone out of it.
Oh, okay.
That advantage was as you were just going out. You were kind of.
Also, he now looks at his shirt. One of my nicer ones.
She takes the advantage of him being distracted to tuck her own lockpick securely under her clothes to make sure it doesn't
Okay.
like swing out, swing free.
I would have. Oh yeah. Pass them up.
Oh, yeah, initiative.
Okay.
Where's
Doesn't
the?
matter.
I don't know where my initiative card went.
It's fine. We'll get it later.
Okay. No, I like. It's not on the table near me. Oh, found it. No, that's something else.
Don't worry about it right now. We'll get it later.
Okay. So, can I analyze the spear? Look at it. Would I have advantage in this since I deal with a lot of weapons in my museum?
No, because they're not dwarvish or elvish.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Thanks, Cole.
Makatza comes over next to him. She figures the other two bodies are going to be much the same.
Sorry, that was out of the dice tray.
So, she kind of peers over his shoulder.
17.
You see that the weapons.
2 spears, right?
Yeah, 2 spears painted emerald green. Like they're basic spears, and it looks like they've been just that fresh paint of coat of green on it.
Any identifying marks on them?
Not really, no. It looks like they're kind of stereotypical guard weapons. They could have been stolen from, you know.
Can
He
I
sort of
investigate?
half turns to Makatza,
Yeah.
like without fully turning, and holds it out. You take a look.
Yes, sir.
That means hold it.
She takes it gingerly, and
He goes to tear. Not all the vines were taken down from the wall, right? There's still
Oh,
vines.
when this died, all the vines in the tower receded back into it and just kind of.
He's gonna start looking at the walls while she does her thing.
Okay.
so just perception investigation.
Are you looking closely or just a general?
Probably closely since Ungor just did like the general.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 18. 19.
Investigation, you said, or?
Yeah.
I need to get investigation.
And you're investigating the spear?
Yeah.
You can see that it's a stereotypical, like, weapon that the guards around the Riverroot do use. And that if someone was bold enough to break into the guard post, they could probably find a couple of these spears.
Okay. Do I see any sort of like markings in the paint?
No, it was just kind of sloppily painted on there, like they were in a
Interesting.
hurry.
Okay.
Do I see anything on the walls?
The walls are barren. Like,
Where did the
no-
creature come out of?
There is a room, like...
Is
you
it
can move
like
these
closed
pictures.
off somehow, or
No.
So it's just free to walk in?
Yeah,
You
so-
see that square on the battle map? That's where
Yes.
it came from.
All right, I'm gonna go into that room.
As you walk in there, you see that there are what seemed to be actually roll Arcana and Investigation. For me.
Arcana and investigation. What sense am I using to investigate? Can I use any of my choice?
Smell.
Cool. So that's advantage on that.
I'll follow him, I guess.
Okay.
No, come in yet.
Okay.
I want to be able to make sure your scent hasn't contaminated the scene. Alright, so let's take a look at that. Alright, so for my perception roll, that is a 15, and my Arcana is a 17.
15 and 17?
Yeah.
You smell what seems to be some sort of like preserving chemical almost.
Okay.
You've used it before to try to like preserve like certain magical effects. And for your Arcana, you can tell that there was some sort of transformation magic used here.
I would like to analyze the floor to see if there's any symbols I can pick up.
Roll actually Arcana again.
Woo! Come on, dice. It's cocked. That's a mod 21.
On the ground, you see there are strange remnants of a symbol that you are unfamiliar with. Like, for the first time in a while, these are magic symbols that you have no idea what they mean.
This isn't a whole symbol. You said it's been, like, partially...
Yeah, partially removed.
Alright, well, he's sketching what he can. Since I am familiar... I'm assuming I'm very familiar with magic, but I'm not familiar with this. Could I sort of use what I know on another page to sketch what I think the full symbol could look like?
You can try. Not like
What would you consider that? Arcana?
intelligence.
So just flat intelligence?
Yeah.
Can Makatza come in now?
Yes, I'm done with my
Okay.
sniff test.
She's examining.
9.
You're not really sure. You kind of fill it in the best you can.
She's examining the same symbol, and
You still don't recognize it either.
okay.
Anything else in the room I could see? Oh, smell or anything?
Not really.
That's it?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's more of like a... Actually, roll one more... Both of you can roll one more Arcana check for me.
Mod 21?
That's gonna be harder than mine, so let's go with that.
You see on the
I really should be running a school.
on the walls, you see also like the same on the ground, but these runes you do know. It's like a...
Do I need to note take this or?
Can
I'm
if you
taking
want,
notes.
but like
Alright,
it
you
is
can.
almost like a
Put it under my
stasis,
section
a
notes,
stasis
something.
rune. Like you can tell that if someone said a certain command word, then the stasis would stop.
Can I figure out what that is for this or?
What the command word was?
Yes. Or like, does the rune have any marks that would indicate what it could be? Would I?
I guess I don't. Okay, so I got a 10 total. Would I recognize sort of like the general gist of what it
Yeah, you
does?
recognize the total gist of like this is kind of like the type of like. He understands it more in depth. You kind of understand that this is like stasis magic. That's about it. That could that and commonly known like these type of runes have a command word.
Can I somewhat formulate what the word might be, or
I would suggest you ask your compatriots.
I'm still more than a little annoyed with all of you.
I mean, understandable.
Intelligence of disadvantage.
Intelligence at disadvantage. Space department. Yo, actually that would work. That's a 19.
Wow.
I would have had a 23 if it wasn't for disadvantage.
What were you saying?
19. I would have had a 23 if I didn't roll disadvantage.
Dang, man.
You look around, and you pretty much push it together that from what you've heard about this guy from Makatza and Bruno and Tiandor, you're like,
They never told me about him.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
told
we
you about the
did.
encounter.
Oh, the encounter. I thought you meant like
You
this
just kind of
one
looked
grew up in.
around, and you're like, look at the ground at the viney creature, and you kind of put together ambush.
Any particular language or just
Common.
I wonder if it would have worked
It's
in any
ambush.
language. Why would you say it out loud?
Nothing happens. Like the runes are used up. It's like one time.
Do you doubt my magical prowess?
She doesn't answer.
So cold and hostile.
Both of you
I'm
make
extra
perception
shitty
checks
today.
real
Oh,
quick.
boy. What's
Hearing.
the sense? Hearing.
Hearing.
I have advantage hearing as well.
It's loud outside, so roll disadvantage. So
What's your-
Roll regular.
yeah.
All right, green dice, don't fail me today. You fail me, kinda. That's a 10.
8.
You're not sure, but you think you hear something outside, but it could be just thunder that's really loud.
Don't like that.
Never do. So he draws his sword since it's out of wolf form. And he sort of approaches the entranceway to this separate room.
As you approach the entranceway, you see 3 guards show up with shields and swords, and they...
Can I tell they're town guard?
Town guards,
okay.
yeah. And they kind of file in. There's... Did I say 3?
You said 3.
Yeah, 3 of them. They follow in, just kind of look at the bodies, and then they see both of you and just kind of do that, like, Roman sword overhead. And they're like, halt.
I would like to use Mask of the Wild to attempt to hide.
He gestures with his hands. Do I look like I did this?
Blood covered. And that is where we'll end it, actually.
I was going to say something. Never mind.
Whew.
Thank you all for listening. We will see you next time on Dicecasters.